just bow down. Booking a solo song. Don't give me no money pass. See if you don't like my style, I can't stress. Get it. Who hate got the rap? Bring it. Come on, bring it. Deep back.
It's called the Body Part Rhythm. Brand new for Carnival 2022.
Bring it.
And if you're not having Carnival in Trinidad in 2022, some other parts of the world having it, yeah?
If the music pumping, we wind up on something. Can't tell me nothing.
Even if it's virtual.
Coming, got it. Them can't take it from me. Waistline feeling lucky. Bring the vet, we coming. I belong in a party. Walking up, stink and dirty. I belong in a party. So anything that you got, bring it. Who hate got the rock, bring it. Come and pull me up, bring it. Deep body inside, bring it. Come give me a wine, bring it. Which team got the vibe, bring it. Living your best life, bring it. Who melting the way, bring it. Come give me a taste. Get a jack corner, get out the corner. Time to walk to say I didn't want ya. We gone up, party mash up. Back then, put it on ya. Let's feel so free. Walking up with my family. And the cool them never like me. Bring the drinks and the vibes and see that we bring it. I belong in a party. Walking up, stink and dust. See when I tell you what I tell you. See when I tell you what I tell you. See when I tell you what I tell you. What I tell you, what I tell you, what I tell you, what I tell you. Let's go, let's go. We are something special.
That's right, Trini people, we are something special.
We are something special.
We real different.
Very special. Hey. Something special. Hey. 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 We are something special. Hey. Very special. Hey. Something special. Hey. See when I tell you, no doubt. See when I tell you, no doubt. See when I tell you, no doubt.
When I tell you, if God see coming for you tonight, Trinidad will keep a party tonight, no doubt. Phone lines in a short while. Connect with the people on the outside. But what I want?
What I want?
Somebody said they ain't here.
You lie.
They said they ain't here, man.
Who so?
But we refresh everything so you can see that. Big up to Roberto in London.
Check my mic.
Check the mic.
Check my mic. Check my mic. What's the name of this with them? Body parts?
Body part with it.
Emma.
What's your favorite body part, Robert?
Oh gosh, you know on it?
You think I dance, cause you inside the party. Riding on your new man, dancing on your new man. You think I vex, cause you inside the party. Flexing with your new man, but I am a new man.
Balance.
Prettier than you, prettier than you, sexier than you, girl. Guess what? She prettier than you, sexier than you, girl. No need to be bitter.
Right now the maxi park up around the savannah.
Oh yeah.
If you wanna come for the maxi drive, how much we charging?
$100 larger.
I think when I say a little $2.
$2.
Go back to back
What the party?
Dollar party.
Okay. Well, alright.
And it's hard time to charge for $100 to come on maxi.
Well,
Kid.
$100 is nothing, you know, in this time, you know.
Thank you, Bawe.
Yeah. Listen, coconut man. I come from my coconut, eh?
And I want my coconut with jelly, eh?
Yeah. I had to check the Polari people before we pull off. The Polari on the savannah, you stay there.
And snow cone and so.
Oh, yeah.
Friday, all we having that time.
Let me touch base with Andy too now, Andy, well.
The man who plays in all the new carnival songs. What going on?
You have a new release today.
Everything
What going on?
Yes, man.
Hey, well, must be put.
Yeah. We have a new release today.
New release?
Oh no, let's hear this one.
Oh, good. It's just a taste too, eh?
That's how it is.
Yeah, is that it?
It's a very, very relatable song.
Yeah, boy.
Everybody
For
can
that,
relate to this one. We bust it 3 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bust it 3 o'clock.
This one, I love this one. This one marinate long too, eh?
This one well taking seasoning. Now I'm going out to Pepe. Pepe in the house.
You lie, the Pepe.
Yeah, big up the Pepe. Janet in the
Well,
house.
let's come in.
Papa Joseph Unizi. Joseph say, now we don't need Bible. And he take a break.
You take a break.
You take a break from the Bible. So come and listen soca. You make some bad we.
Don't do me that time. Don't have Bible,
Love going out to Angie.
Yeah.
Angie in the house. Marion in the house as well.
Yeah.
Marion saying she digging the vibe. She have flying fish and cook.
You lie. Bring it.
Ride.
She don't have to pay.
I like my mobby bitter.
She don't have to pay.
How you like your mobby?
Bitter,
I
what
like
you
my
mean?
mobby bitter. And if I could put a little fizz in it.
Yeah. Oh, good. What kind of fizz so? Club soda?
Yeah, club soda.
Yeah.
Drop that in the mobby. So Marion,
yeah.
you coming on the bus ride for free.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody with food?
Come in for free. As well, you have food?
Plenty food.
All right. Say no more.
Jealousy, I go mad.
You lie. Let me give a flag.
No, Jaja, oh, yo. Just who they were, but my new me friend. To hell with them. Jealousy, I go mad. Bad mind, I'm mad. Oh, yo. Just who they were, but my new me friend. To hell with them. Every day they wishing you problems. To hell with them. None of them are there when you say your prayers. To hell with them. Still Father God bless you through the years. To hell with them. Do your thing. For whatever. Do your thing. You don't study, don't teach people. You don't take on bad mind people. Do your thing. Backward never. Do your thing. You don't study, don't teach people. You don't take on bad mind people. You buy your little car and all of them vex. It out in them all in their chest. Some of them don't like how you dress. They jealous cause you look best. They want you miserable and stress. For them can't cruise to Father God bless. Thinking they're pulling you down. They only raise a gentness. They jealous you my friend. To hell with them. Every day they wishing you problems. To hell with them. None of them are there when you say your prayers. To hell with them. Still Father God bless you through the years. To hell with them. Do your thing. For whatever. Do your thing. You don't study, don't teach people. You don't take on bad mind people. Do your thing. Backward never. Do your thing. You don't study, don't teach people. You don't take on bad mind people. Yeah.
The boat cruise ready. I like this one. Taking this thing.
This new one.
Yes. Nickel Teja.
Oh, this way you're selling about.
Yes.
Bounce it from top. Let's take it in.
Yeah. This one's sweet.
Teja on it. Oh baby, the system. Out all them girl look bubbling. My girl, you look the best. And I don't mean to be troubling, but I wanna say this with my chest. Oh baby, oh, look good. Everything you've been through, you still look good. Yeah, baby. Look how your ex-man lost. Okay. Oh baby, the system. Out all them girl look bubbling. My girl, you know the best. And I don't mean to be troubling, but I wanna say this with my chest. Oh baby, oh, look good. Everything you've been through, you still look good. Yeah, baby.
Playing this one for the ladies who've been through it all and they're still looking good. They're still holding their head up high.
Look how your ex-man lost. He left a diamond for stones. Tried to throw you off your throne. You a queen at a blow. Your ex-man lost. He left a diamond for stones.
Hold your head up high because you are a queen. Get them. This one is called Special Delight.
I know what you like. Lick, 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 man, lick them lips like sugar now. Yeah.
And the name of the rhythm is Boat Cruise.
Crusher.
Who missing boat cruisers?
Talk about crusher when I get them. Walk out, no blesser. Too expensive, no stressor. Some man dive in and swim whole day. Just to find this treasure, say you want it. Special delight. I know what you like. Lick, 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 man, lick them lips like sugar down there, sugar down there, sugar down there. Taste so good, you want lime down there, night and day, every night and day. Sweet girl, hot girl, good up girl, give them you up girl. You try your best with some people, and they still gonna deceive you. You try your best with some people, they vex you by new vehicle. You're doing your best, that's all you do us.
This is Patrice. This one is called I Good.
But you know the truth, not the truth. But some people say it well. When you're working out for your own thing, yeah. But when I think about them, people hate well. Nothing comes to mind. Yeah, why? My bills done paid and my lights on, so I good. So I'm out my crew. I good. My bills done paid and my lights on.
Like I was telling you about yesterday. When you get paid
Oh yeah.
and you pay all your bills, food in your cupboard and your fridge,
Oh yeah.
and if you remain with $1 after,
You're good.
you're good because your bills done paid
Yeah.
and you have food.
Yeah, I
Most
good.
High go provide you.
Yeah, I good.
Good.
I good.
Hey, big up to Joyce. Joyce in the maxi. Joyce saying she bringing barbecue pictel and Pompella.
So nobody want to pay larger.
What's Pompella?
I don't know what Pompella.
Yeah.
Pompella so.
Yeah, good afternoon to you both. I on the maxi, barbecue pictel and Pompella.
What's Pompella?
I know
What?
it's Pompella. Alison on the maxi as well. Hey! Andy, is a good thing I know Mike. Alison on the maxi right too. Alison bringing grilled salmon with a nice salad and vegetable rice. Papa.
Everybody bringing food. No
Everybody bringing
larger.
food. Everybody bringing food.
No larger. All right.
Which my blue band maxi is?
Blue band.
Oh, Carl Joseph saying he fed up at the red band maxi, go rock a blue band maxi. You bring a blue band maxi.
You
and
bring a
follow me.
blue band, Max. Yeah. And fill it up.
Deep South. But we go inside, see any maxi don't take off or we still waiting on people?
We take off it.
Because the maxi.
So they going even reach yet.
Push. We going from town to Moruga.
Yeah. No Muruga. Oh, we could buy bongo space.
Oh yeah, we were going to my bongo.
Palo.
Yeah.
Bien palo.
Papa. Andy's the producer on this show.
Program director. Okay.
Papa.
Do roll call. Go do your roll
Come
call.
here and telling me what to do. Whole week come and I work myself.
Yeah.
Andy coming on Friday and telling me what to do.
Yeah.
What a roll call.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Roll call time, I guess.
Hey, big up to Dignified Keisha. She's on the inside.
Oh yes.
That's my
Oh
friend
yes.
from long time.
Oh
I
yes.
seen Trini baby.
Mom.
Mom on the inside as well.
Yeah.
Miss Tekla, big up yourself.
Oh yeah.
Allison.
Mm-hmm.
Allison in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
going today. But here what Allison. The maxi park up around the savannah.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
walk
yeah.
with food, you're coming in for free. If you had nothing, you're paying at $2. We going back to the times.
$2 maxi.
$2
ride.
maxi ride. And then we just drifting all the way down to
Palo Seco.
yeah, we go down and visit Bongo Space.
Yeah.
Right?
Bongo out there.
Right.
Everything down there. Line up yourself.
Love going out to Joseph.
Moses.
Joseph on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Janet on the inside as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joseph said, Precious, I remember what I the savannah. All if you're smart, you're taking me to protest. Not me, nah. I not in no protest.
No, we not in no protest, huh?
Big up to Angie.
Oh, yeah.
Who else here?
Allison
Joyce.
Boys?
Who?
Allison?
Oh yeah, Allison Boys on the inside.
Preacher.
Paulana. Preacher on the inside as well. Preacher, what you bringing? Everybody say what they bringing. You say what you bringing? Hey.
Bringing some Bluetooth headsets.
Aaron saying punch a cream made with pumpkin.
You lie.
Oh, I think he talking about the pumpella.
Pumpella? Probably.
You go take that.
You drinking now?
You drinking now. Paula on the inside.
Paula.
And Anthony Assin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you share the live?
We're going to go to the phone lines again.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to get them the numbers.
Of course, those numbers are 342008177111791 and 4665391.
Those are the numbers to call. The 2 calls drop off. So, Paul, be back.
Call us.
Paul, be back. Hey, you want to pick up the Mount Hope crew?
Oh, yeah. Always listening.
Yeah, they're always locked on. Pick up to the Mount Hope crew in the Women's Hospital. Hello? Oh, gosh, Mike Long. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. We hear you loud and clear now.
Only give me some thunder.
Who's that? Hey, Mano?
We getting you thunder?
Hold on, Mano.
Hold on, tonight is thunder.
I'm telling you, thunder.
Then it's the bowling ground. You implemented to me yesterday at pressure.
Mano, pull back.
Mano.
Your song, pull back,
you say you wanted a Christmas carol and we give you jingle bell.
We give you jingle bell. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
What's that?
Yeah, then I'm leaving you alone, you know.
And you like me too.
No, but here's what Mano does do. Mano does call a lot of people program.
And by topic?
Yes.
You
drag we name anymore. And drag we name. Andy is no witness. Andy.
Precious.
He's no witness.
Yes. Precious, don't let him put you in that stupid.
But Andy saying yes, it's true.
Yes, it's true.
Andy, the man over the case again.
Yes, it's true.
I ain't forgetting all your total party. I will take I'll have a blue Christmas. I'll take that from Elvis Presley. Right?
Yeah.
So all the people in Mount Hope and Bonnet Garden. Love to them.
Man, we coming by you for Christmas and watch yourself.
With all your stuff?
I'll stay by the gate. I ain't coming inside.
We were proud by the gate.
Alright then. Yeah, man, blessed. Man, oh boy.
Man,
you know I believe whatever Robert says? Because I know all your cantankerous bad.
What? Is the cantankerous?
I know all your split personalities too.
Bacchanal, not bacchanal.
When the Vienna show that they have a different personality from when they're elsewhere.
The one Kochi and MC Duke show with a set of carry.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Mr. Leave It There.
Wait.
Rebel. Andy, what's up, G?
What's going on?
What's up, G?
You go to America for 1 week and pick up the American slang. What's up, G?
You let crop some bloods.
Precious, you're starting to switch.
I know. You reach America now is what's up, G?
Well, make them switch.
Precious. Yesterday, it for me. Stop the violence against women.
Yes, we did.
I am Mommy Lyman by Shorty Pie in Tobago.
Papa, you hear that from all the way which part you is?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if
people bring in news.
People bring in.
I wanted to play a skinny band for me.
You lie!
That's a Mommy. When you see a fed up with on.
Hey!
You hear that, Andy?
You play that one for Mommy for me.
All right then.
I'll leave it there.
You leave it there?
Leave it right there.
Papa.
You don't go nowhere with that, nah?
Mr. Leave it there. You hear that, Andy? Pull up some hormone now, you know you?
Drag the flag. Don't drag the flag today. Oh gosh. Don't drag the flag now.
So what's going on, Molly?
I didn't know. What's going on? Today's a good day.
Today's a good day.
The weather?
The weather not 100%.
But nonetheless.
We will work with it. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yes, well, I guess you know the voice by now.
Hey, Robert, who's this?
Who's this?
Your favorite.
Wait.
The name starting with P?
Yeah,
What the go on?
Mama wave and flag.
Demon, what you think going on?
Well, I mean, I don't know what's going on. You tell me.
Well, what we saying? Pork and profession?
But I see him pork and rice you put. Not that. You
Bring
change it
some
now.
beef, bring some
Yes,
beef.
yes. Yeah. Hey, Robert, Christmas come early for you, eh?
Hey, downstairs.
You lie.
Yes.
Kyle, open the door for them.
No, you ain't game. Monday or Tuesday, I'll drop it off.
All right. Blessings.
Yeah.
Nice,
So everything cool.
Yeah,
I want to hear a song from Sugar Lowe's, Roti and Terrakari.
All right.
Roti and who?
Kaltari.
Yeah. I want roti and Terrakari.
Roti and Kaltari. Wait till you listen.
I can't really think so.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Yeah.
All right then.
That's about you.
Ashamed to ask, what is the curry?
Some kind of-
Chakari? That's chakarina, like potato, baigan,
Oh.
you know?
Oh, you chuke dong.
No, what is chakari? They call it like
Yeah,
salad food,
chunky.
like vegetable food, sir.
Oh, okay, I understand
Yeah.
now. So we tell roti
Like,
and veggies.
Yeah.
All right, blessings, man.
All right, take care, guys.
Big up yourself, preacher.
Oh, yes, I
Yes,
say
man.
picture,
Safe on the
picture.
road.
All right.
I like it with them, you know.
It's bad, eh?
It have a next rhythm. It have a next rhythm that we had to play. It real bad. You play it already? You
Yeah.
have it, Andy? Yeah, you have it.
What's that?
On the reset rhythm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good.
With the boss.
I feel when we come back, we got
When we
to...
come back to the other boss that
Okay. Well, it's non-stop jamming.
Papa.
Because all of them
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out.
we had a-
Cause
yeah,
the
I
reset
watch it.
rhythm.
So we do that 3 o'clock because look at the time already and we have ads to play.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we go play the ads and when we come back, more new soca.
More new.
More soca.
Love the soca.
I saw an article last night on one of those I think it was Loop.
Look, Titi.
Yeah, that the culture minister invite Ludacris
True.
and some other foreign star for Carnival 2022. I'll pull up the article.
All right.
You see that?
I see it.
So I don't know. We having.
Oui.
I don't know.
Andy, you know anything?
Let's go pay his bills.
To me, I am your prince. Your B-Mobile chariot of prizes awaits. Step into your brand new Hyundai Tucson. Oh my God!
Pinky! Hey, wake up, girl! Come on, put all the rubbish before the garbage truck pass, man.
I was enjoying my dream.
Don't wish it. Win it with B-Mobile this Christmas. A 2022 Hyundai Tucson could be yours. Plus many more great prizes. Jump up, buy a prepaid plan. Switch. Sign up for any postpaid MiFi or wireless home broadband plan. Or pay your bill to enter. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details. B-Mobile. Life is on.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Nari, I see you bring the white oak. Nice. Candice, it's 2 bottles of Forest Park you bring? You playing with fire, girl? Amanda, the ham you bring looking so good. Ryan, what you bring?
I bring joy.
What?
Joy. She's my new girlfriend. Bring the joy to the Christmas line with Angostura rum. From classic dishes to the cocktail glasses, White Oak, Forest Park, and Fernanda's Black Label. Add more enjoyment to the season. Plus, buy any bottle and get a chance to win a family family Christmas dinner, complete with a personal mixologist. Follow us on social media for details. Bring the joy with Angostura. You are the gift. Wear a mask, keep a safe distance, and enjoy responsibly.
Something extraordinarily exciting is happening all over the country. The Multiplier X Effect.
NLCB Scratch players have been extremely ecstatic as they can maximize their winnings up to 17.5 million in cash with the new multiplier trio of games.
Okay. For just $10, $20, and $50, play the trio of 10X, 20X, and 50X games for a chance to win your way to 17.5 million in cash and up to 45 chances to win.
The new multiplier trio. Play all three and multiply the excitement today. Players must be 18 years and older. Please play responsibly.
Red and ready to be and then we voting for. Red and ready to be and then we voting for. Red and ready to be and then we voting for. Red and ready to be and then we voting for. Show me red, everything. Show me red, everything. We taking our chances. We don't pick we side. Oh, show me red, everything. Show me red, everything. Taking our chances. We don't pick we side. Oh, the enemy stronger. We blessed by the Father. Protected the stand, Lord. Your grace is so sweet. This is a new chapter. She going to write history. She have the right energy. Can't stop you now. Protecting my future. Be an all the way. 6th of December. Ready for victory. As Bally's here, we waving. As Bally's here, we voting. I tell you, we done pick the side. We ready to ride. Be another fire. Be another energy. A positive energy. And the kind of damage. This side of fire. This side of energy. A positive energy. And the kind of damage.
December 6th, take no chance. Protect your future. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soap and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So welcome back, guys. It's just about 4 minutes past the hour, 3 o'clock on this Door Hot Your Head Friday on the Street 919 FM. Hey, we got a brand new song to drop on you guys.
Oh, Lord, I see.
Very, very relatable to what's going on in the world today. But before we get to that, let me let you know about Lowlands Mall in Tobago, alright? It's the merriest time of the year at Lowlands Mall, Tobago's #1 shopping and entertainment destination. And this Saturday, December 4th, head on down to Lowlands Mall and enjoy pianist Gerard Balfour, vocalist Shonika and Yolanda, with music by DJ Journey, alright? Plus Sweet Parang from El Carazon de Parang from 3 p.m. Lowlands Mall. The action's gonna be there tomorrow, right? All you're hearing this rhythm in the background. Take in this rhythm.
Oh Lord.
Now there's a reason why I'm telling all you to take in this rhythm, eh? Because this rhythm was produced by the one, the only Roberto! And of course, Trini Baby!
Big up to Trini Baby!
Big up
oh
yourself.
Lord, I said Trini Baby and Robert come again.
Now that you know it's Robert produced this one with Trini Baby, you will listen to it with a different ear because you know him now.
Yeah.
You know who produced it now, so bring it back from top. Listen to the rhythm. When I hear the song on the rhythm.
Oh Lord.
Corona, she bad like a crab. I never tell you about Rona. She's the hottest hard. She touch up all them business owner. Interfere with big entertainer. All around the town. A man with a bunker singing his song.
Wow, like what is tripping is the Sato.
Brand new music coming down from Chucky. It's called Rona.
Corona.
Rona, we fed up by you.
Like a crab. I never tell you about Rona. She's the hottest hard. She touch up all them business owner. Interfere with big entertainer. All around the country. Singing it for you. Rona. That is a dirty vampire. Rona. That the one raising the pressure. Rona.
Oh gosh, Rona, since 2019, I hear we fed up by you. Go away.
Oh God, boy!
Used by Robert and of course Trini Baby.
Who is on the live right now? Just when it's big up
How
yourself.
long this song will end?
Yeah, boy. The song.
But I am pleased with the end result.
Yeah, I want to big up Trini, boy. Trini mix, she master, and also produce. You know.
Yeah.
And
Big up Trini,
we always work as a team, so I don't know. Big up Trini and big up Chucky for bringing this to us.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, boy. We work as a team.
I tell all this song relatable. Oh God, this
boy.
girl she named Rona. She
bad like a crab. And if I tell you about Rona, she's the hardest hard.
She interfere with big entertainer. Watch now.
Yeah.
You that show down some people.
Yeah.
Rona, is about time you remove yourself from this part of the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bounce it from top.
Bounce it
Brand
from
new
top.
Chucky.
I got looking for zest. My hands give a beat now. south me calling. Rona. Girl is a This girl is Corona. She bad like a crab. I never tell you about Rona. She's the hardest hard. She touch up all the business owner. Interfere with big entertainer. All around the town. A man with a bunker singing this song with them. Rona. Girl is a dirty vampire. Rona. Girl you only raising my pressure. Rona. You lie and you want to come back. Rona. Man balance from Buddha. Whatever tell you about Rona. She's so hard to please. She hotter than pepper. She was done a disease. I stay away from she for 14 days. She gets me again in the bad ways. I got looking for sex. My hands keep a beat now. When I'm in South Bali. Rona. Girl is a dirty vampire. Rona. Girl I have yet to want that go back. Rona. Let me see you dirty this give up. Rona. All of Rona. Fire. She rock down the tongue, she spread out she leg and a wine to the ground now. Rona, they callin' she bad girl Rona. So none can come around, she look down the tongue, she lift up she leg and she say, hey, come Rona, they callin' she bad girl Rona. And they say, Rona, Rona, I never see so much fire now. I never see so much pain. And any man want to link up with her now. Bound to catch a case. She deal with a big minister. The energy had no match for the fire. She out in lights all in parliament and singing it right if you hear it. Rona, that is a dirty vampire. Rona.
Rona trying to wipe out half the world. But we will stand up to you and we will fight. And come out of here.
Get out.
That's brand new Chucky.
Get out.
It's called Rona, produced by Robert. And of course, Trinidad. Trinidad, make up yourself.
Yeah, man, all the time.
I'm saying this is a good cruising song.
Yeah.
So what you feel like?
We take some calls.
Take some calls.
What are you feeling?
What are you feeling on this one? Go away,
Rona.
Watch now, Chucky have a verse in his song say Rona reach all in parliament.
All in parliament.
Minister like
yeah, boy.
Way, boy.
Yeah, boy, it's serious, boy.
Yeah, I know, let's still play.
When Chucky sing this for me the first day, I say, nah, boy, this one's serious.
Yeah.
Wow. Kaiso.
So let's take some calls. Good afternoon, welcome.
Oh, God, that song real. It's real. Where Chucky hear that from? Like Chucky know the Rona. Rona niece died recently from COVID, and look at how he come and make up the song.
Yeah.
Isn't that phenomenal? But anyway, sympathies to all those who have passed. And
yeah,
be
correct.
careful, people. Love you.
Love you too. Nice one?
Huh?
Nice one?
When No, that's one.
Song like Swanky Jama.
People loving the vibes on Facebook.
Yeah, man.
Give us a call. Let us know.
3420081771191. And of course 4665391. Brand new Chucky Rona. Paul, we let me know what you feel about this one. Come, you saying this is a good cruising song.
Oh yeah.
Girl, in order to get back life to some semblance of normalcy, we had to get rid of Rona. Rona ain't going nowhere just so we had to fight Rona out. And how we doing that?
I think we have a voice note from
We have voice note? Brooklyn? No, Brooklyn, I'm going to take the call. Call's on the line. Brooklyn, your voice note ain't going nowhere. Hello?
Good afternoon, Lahokita here.
Hey, Mr. Lahokita.
What's going on?
I did quiet man on some sun here.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
You feeling this one?
I didn't hear you.
You're feeling this one, brand new Chucky. Go away, Rona.
Yeah, but I find it sounds similar to a Byron Lee, man. One of Byron Lee tune they call Young Girl, Young Boy, you too, girly. I can't remember exactly what he tuned, but I know that was the main line.
I'm trying now to compare.
Yeah. Young Girl, too, girly.
Yeah.
All right.
I was a massive hit by Byron Lee in Trinidad. Yeah.
Andy saying he know the song and it off.
Yeah, man. Now the tune very nice.
All right, niceness.
Yeah, man.
Oh, brass.
Well, I just come in. You don't go believe I just come in and I know here.
Oh, you now come in?
Yeah, I know. Because we have this big hit to drop. You understand?
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. You Robert producer, now.
Yeah, well, it sounds very nice. It sounds very nice. But just travel back to that tune by Byron Lee.
Nice one.
You girly. Yeah. Yeah, man. And the bass line and all, it's kind of almost similar. Yeah, but you're good effort by you, but you know. You have a good start there and keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Right? And then all you have to do is lay down some tracks now for our precious to sing.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry.
We working.
Yeah, man. General Grant, you are like outer international. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks so much.
Alright,
man. Good work.
Yeah, man.
Big up to Chini Baby again, man. On this one.
So I do not know if you find the girly by Byron Jenny Dragon yet, give it a little play for me.
Yeah. I must big up Chini on this one. She worked really hard on this one too, huh? Yeah. And also I believe it's Ultra Brass. Because this is live brass here.
You can hear it.
Yeah, so we went to Ultra Brass. I think he used to play it's Fire. Roy Cape and Fire, I believe. So big up yourself.
Yeah, big up yourself. Let's play Brooklyn Voice Note now.
Oh, yeah.
Son Robert, that rhythm real bad. Robert, I teeth in it. Because you're alright in it already. Jump up, take a wine. Look back, is me behind. Baby, just shake your waist. Look, we come to mash up the place. Jump up, you'll take a wine. Robert, I done teeth it already. I done point music it already. Mash it up, precious. Things nice.
What, Brooklyn, you easy, you know. You want to turn Chucky song that he pay Robert for. And Trini Baby for. You want to turn it entirely and just jump on people. We charge, if you want to come on the way,
Laja.
We charging you. And we want money in US. You want to jump on the rhythm?
Yeah. Laja.
Hey, Mr. Bego, sunshine on the inside. She said, I on the boat going back to Bego. She wasn't trying that?
Yeah, she said she wasn't trying. That's what I said. To Bego come by the station and drop some shake for we.
Sunshine was in Trinidad and she did not come and check we.
Not a Bene ball.
Not Tolom.
Nothing.
Not Chili Bibi.
Bring Thanksgiving ball.
We marking, you know.
Mr. Bego Sunshine, I am deeply disappointed.
Very.
You came to Trinidad and did not come to check us. And eyes are geared like my little Benaball.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like the ball one, I like the long one.
All right.
And you bring back Benaball.
Andy.
No, not the long.
Yeah. You long. That's been a stick. That's been a stick. Huh?
Big up to Vince out there. Vince is in Texas.
Yeah.
Big up to Vince on the inside. Zakia on the inside.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And Just Bernice.
Which is Trini Baby, yeah. Hey, big up to Camille, like my cousin, no? The Loud and Gonzalez. Big up the Hola Gonzalez.
Big up the Hola Gonzalez.
And Cascade. Big up to Ulu Shea. What was locked on, no?
Ulu?
Yeah.
Hey, Ulu. What that one? Ulu always listening. Ulu is listening. But what trouble is this? Andy, it's a good thing you don't have a mic, you know. Because anything to your mind,
you know that's sick.
But
You never get licks with it as well.
Precious, the Prime Minister, smart. When people hear about Carnival, they will take the jab. I'll pull up the article, look.
Yeah?
The minister, Mr. Mitchell, he invited Ludacris and Tyrese to Carnival 2022. I'm telling you, Ludacris was here already.
Ludacris was here in Yuma.
Yeah, he was here already.
Brooklyn's on next voice note, no?
Hey, what you gonna do? Jump on?
Let me hear what you're saying.
Trust, well, you say COVID ain't going away, no. You say COVID ain't going away. So my rhythm now is I had to live with it. So I telling it what to do. So COVID jumping up, taking a wine, looking back is me behind. I living with COVID too. You understand? Telling COVID, let me mash up the place. You don't know. So if COVID ain't going away, we have to live with it. So that's the solution in my rhythm, Precious.
All right, Brooklyn. So, like you take some kind of special food in it. Mr. Bagel Sunshine saying, please forgive me, Precious. I didn't have time to look for anyone. Maybe next time I come back down, Papa.
We want Benebol, we want what else? We want mango.
And the sugar cake, I like how Tobago sugar cake these days.
Fudge have a vibe too, no?
Yeah. I like my fudge milky.
Yeah.
So, do you see dark color one? I like it milky.
You want plum?
You want plum?
All right.
Papa.
All right.
Mr. Big O, when she coming back down, she'll walk with a whole basket of goodies.
I'm market back. Organize yourself.
So we have a next let's take it in again. And then we go to the next
big tune.
The next big tune. Luna.
Oh yes, I see. Oh yeah. Play now.
Now she hit them entertainers.
Yeah, real hard. Real hard.
Entertainers hard.
That's why we buy. Anyhow, let's go.
This girl is Corona. She bad like a crab. I never tell you about Rona. She's the hardest hard. She touch up all them business owner. Interfere with big entertainer. All around the town. I'm out with a bunker singing this song. It's from where them go. Rona. Girl is a dirty vampire. Whatever tell you about Rona, she's so hard to please. She hotter than pepper. She was stand a disease. I stay away from she for 14 days. She gets me again in the bad ways. I got looking for zest. My hands keep a beat now. And I'm a shout because Rona, girl is a dirty vampire. Rona, girl I have yet one that go back. She lock down the door, she spread out she leg and a wine to the ground. Rona, they call it she bad girl Rona. So none can't come over, she lock down the door, she lift up she leg and she say, hey, come over. Rona, they call it she bad girl Rona. And me say, Rona. I never see so much fire now. I never see so much pain. And any man want to link up with her now, about to catch a case. She deal with a big minister. The energy and no match for the fire. She out like all in parliament and singing with pride if you hear it. Rona, girl is a dirty vampire. Rona, girl you only raising man pressure. Rona.
Hey, deck your home with a 55-inch smart TV. Just purchase your Direct TV prepaid kit and enjoy an instant gift of free installation. Then activate and top up 30 days to be eligible for the grand prize. You'll be dashing through the shows all season long with Direct TV prepaid. You want to send some love to Keston, who's locked on right now?
Hey, big up
Says he's enjoying the vibes.
Oh, yeah.
And I see Mr. Bego Sunshine sent us a voice note.
Yeah, that's it.
Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, guys. The Bego in the house here. Oh gosh, precious. So don't hold it against me that I didn't get to come here. I couldn't go and look for nobody. I did not come down here on my own business. I came down here with my daughter for her to see about her business. I was supposed to even meet up with Miss Sharon Felix and I couldn't. So next time when I come back down, I will make plans that Roberto will come and meet me and I, get a little tambourine ball and a short cake and all those things. Okay. Good evening, Ornaman Andy. Good evening, Brunei Andy. And good evening to Itima. So to be in the house, let's play something nice. Ciao.
All right then. Reception good out there, boy.
Yeah, boy.
She on the boat?
Yeah.
She on the high seas? Reception real good. We have more voice notes?
Precious, that tune Roti and Delperi was produced by yours truly, 82. And I also, 82 also sent you the weather.
Yalla, 82, the man was 82 years. He produced it.
Serious?
Right now, as on the radio, if you can watch it, you will see kind of bad weather. They have it in New York this time of the year, early December. New York does see weather like this until late January. Watch it and see, experience.
What, that video there? Bad weather in New York, you said?
Bad weather.
Wow. They keep all that bad weather up there.
Keep that bad weather up. One more.
Precious and Robert, good afternoon. Pampella is a puncher ceramic made from pumpkin. You do not use eggs.
Oh,
it's an eggless puncher creme.
Pampella.
Okay.
Look, I learned something.
Yeah. You have an next rhythm to us, no?
Yeah, we have an next rhythm to us. It's called the reset rhythm.
Reset the thing now.
We are playing first. I love this one. To all those who have been on Carnival to Bangkok. Fets to Bangkok.
I want you to pay attention when we're in monk mode. Come on, let me go.
This is Iwer George, the big boss in the business. Well. Aye. Girl, I want it now. Give me everything right now. Oh, Lord. Give me everything right now. Ooh. Girl, you know that I love you. You say you love me too. Mashing up every chat. I give you everything. You can't want for nothing. Mashing up every chat.
the city on lockdown.
Singing George. Singing George.
Yeah, singing George.
Yeah.
My part in the song is, you call me the big man in your business. But I find
you're not seeking my interest. Oh, yeah.
Before you what I thought, I give you what I got. Mashing up every chant, mashing up everything. You call me the big boss in your business. But I find you're not seeking the interest. You tell your friends I the best in this whole car. But I find like you live better suffer. Girl, I want it now.
You gonna leave a big man like Josh to suffer, man.
Yeah. Come better than that.
No, man.
Not the boss.
Not the boss.
Not the boss.
Not the boss.
Anybody else but the boss. Do the honorable thing and fix that.
Okay, so a short while ago we told you guys that the culture minister invited Ludacris and Tyrese to Carnival, right? But it was in context.
Right.
Apparently Ludacris went up on
social media.
Mm-hmm. And he said, "Hey Trinidad, is Carnival back on in 2022? Asking for a friend."
Yeah.
And then Tyrese commented now and said, "I've never been, but let me know if you're going."
Right.
And then our culture minister now said, "I'd be happy to welcome you both next year or in 2023 when we feel we will be able to have a full-time carnival."
Okay.
So that's where the invitation came from, because Ludacris wanted to know if we having a carnival next year.
I believe when he was here, he had a grand time in Yuma, eh?
Any other international
yeah,
just have a good time.
They had a grand time. I saw a video with him on a truck. He was bareback and he was having a ball. Yeah,
I mean, me,
on
honestly, Robert, I mean, I know there's a lot of talk buzzing all around, people, you know, anticipating, wondering, hoping, praying that we have a carnival next year. I don't see it. That's just me. That's my opinion.
We ain't seen that at all.
I don't see it.
We ain't seen it.
Sad to say, we might have to wait out carnival for next year as well. As for 2023, I don't know the future for so far.
Maybe 2023.
Maybe. And it all depends, because it's like variant coming out every month.
Yeah. And if variants come
out, coming from?
That's the question. That's why I want to find out.
Where is variant coming from?
Nonetheless, where COVID came from?
Rona. Hey, love, going out to Eden.
I feel like Chucky will be an anthem, you know.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy. Hey.
What going
on? Buddy.
We there like night.
Well, I just watching. Boy, I just watching the time. I say, oh, go my two people on the radio and I don't miss it.
So where you are?
Wait, where you come from?
I came from work, and as soon as I reached home, started preparations. I'm still getting my place in order for tomorrow. Have a little thanks. Yeah, have a little small Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, having a Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay. You giving thanks? We giving thanks for so?
Yeah.
Life?
Yeah. Life, my birthday going by.
Right. All right.
But last night...
That's something I always do.
That's good.
I remember a long time when I go Thanksgiving, I just go in Thanksgiving for the bag.
I believe that.
You can miss out on that drops and that sugar cake inside that bag. Hey.
So Andy, what you're saying is to check here for a bag.
Yeah, no problem.
So Andy, that's how you doing it tomorrow? The long time with Thanksgiving with the bag and thing?
Break bread and
nah, I ain't doing it with the bag. I just what I did this morning. I gave out a few hampers this morning.
God bless your soul.
Yeah, but I did that and just sneaking out a few bags with some food and give it out as well.
That was real nice of you. And then tomorrow.
Right, sometimes.
What's that?
Yeah. I always say what good is a life if you cut out one, right?
Oh yeah.
You know.
God bless
life
you,
is too short.
Yeah.
Trust me. I will tell plenty people that, but there's one side I'm gonna tell people the evil side, or what we just commonly call the bad side. And I tell people the bad side of you don't come out because of the reason being you have discipline to keep that side asleep. You know? Sometimes it might be difficult in life, but in all things, as the Bible says, give thanks. You know?
Blessings,
so it's worth it at the end of the day. You know?
Right then, but I hope everything
so
goes good tomorrow.
Yeah, for real.
It will be a blessed day, man.
And if we get rain, it's blessings.
It will be. It's blessings too. For real. Wasn't the show this evening though? Was the topic?
No. Today Friday, don't hurt my head.
Today's Don't Hurt Your Head Friday, you forget?
Don't Hurt Your Head Friday. Well, here what? I had to send some pecan for 2 persons. Mr. Leave it there. Wait, you leave yourself? I hear him out.
Hey.
As one.
I defended Mr. Leave
it there. Oh, God, wait. No. God, Mr. Leave it there. You know Mr. Leave it there.
Because when you see Mr. Leave it there coming back to Trinidad, I expect a gift.
Oh, that's what
oh, you mean, well, hear what? I the same. We're going to hijack him in the airport. We're going to hijack him in the airport.
Andy.
Oi, hey, my brother in the back there?
Oh, hold on, man. I have a song to play.
Andy.
I have a song to play for you. Right?
What is that?
Precious. Listen up.
Damian boy,
listen.
If you know what happened to me Christmas night, my joy,
I ain't all up in the back and I'll box
tonight. Oh my goodness! Family business. Israel Bacchanal.
It's coming.
It's family business. Israel Bacchanal. It was Christmas evening. I gone by joy. She say she making a roast pork for your boy. When I reach by the table,
listen there, Andy.
If you see meat, my mouth starts to water.
Listen this here now. Listen.
I hear a noise by the door. I look back cause I wasn't sure.
That you coming?
Friends walking on me, asking who the hell is me.
That could never be me. That could never be me. I was a disciplined boy. If Mr. misbehaving, he doesn't even know.
And he like us at that jam, man.
Anyway, guys,
that was necessary.
Love you guys much.
Love you too.
Reach home safe.
All right, brother.
Man, blessed.
You know, this man called me home to come back down here to clash MC Dukan Church last Friday. No?
No, even if you're encouraging, you should finish. Let's go place and then voice note.
Precious, say the right way, Precious. Is when they start to sing break bread and rejoice. That is when you know food and bad
rejoice, break bread and rejoice.
I was attacked. Instead of saying a parang in house to house, I used to parang every Thanksgiving in the community because I just want to hear break bread and rejoice. That's the only song singing. Because after that is Boss Belly and Big Bag. Mommy Sauce, good afternoon to you. Mommy Sauce and them used to have some big bag in the Thanksgiving. And don't talk about food. Mommy Sauce. There was some good days. I still remember it after all them years.
Remember them days, Andy?
Thanksgiving days? Well, I remember them time when I'm a little girl. And Daddy used to have a Thanksgiving to carry. Well, you come to down them days.
I didn't know that one.
Yes, and they get the food, a plate of food, and a little everything on that plate.
But I said the bake bread and rejoice was it for me.
Serious?
How they used to walk around
and give everybody a piece of bread.
A piece of bread in your mouth. Open your mouth.
Rejoice, break bread and Yeah, and we know you don't eat them from them kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's I guess when we were smaller, we, you know.
And God goes strike.
When we were smaller, brother. Alright, okay.
Thank God you don't have a third mic inside.
Okay.
Now I'm going to Roberto Mohammed, who's locked on in London. He wants to know when Precious and Robert come into London. Go and look for Google over there. Hello?
Good afternoon, enjoy the program.
Blessings, man.
Excuse me, sir. Well, I'm going to tell you something now. You see that Thanksgiving my brother given there? And they say about Big Bird and Rejoice? I get top of that now. I was between Big Bird and Rejoice that time and they didn't sing that. They sing Come and Dine. And I didn't know the song.
They sing what?
Come and Dine.
Oh.
But I didn't know that song. That's a song they sing to in the right age.
Okay. Well, I only know Break Bread and Rejoice in Thanksgiving.
That's the only song I know too.
Well, you better learn to Come and Dine. You have to know that song.
Alright, okay. Alright, let's pull that. Come, pull that.
You know Come and Dine?
You know Come and Dine?
I don't know.
What else doing?
You know Come and Dine.
What else doing?
I don't know that song.
What else doing Dine?
I never knew it in Thanksgiving, man.
What it mean? Alright. As I enjoy, brother.
It's 20 minutes to the hour 4 o'clock, so let me clear up some of these information that I have here. It's all about Stylus Furniture Limited. Robert, anybody bring you a recliner for you yet?
I want to put a notice.
21 more days, you know?
21 more days. I want more recliner, a leather, with a cup holder, please.
Cup holder. Go by Stylus Furniture Limited. They have 2 locations, 51 Rushworth Street in San Fernando and 101 Cragness Village in Princestown. When you go there, you can select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes, and you could also pick up Robert recliner leather with the cup holder. Okay? Stylus Furniture Limited, they are open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also give them a call if you need more information at 652-2542.
With the music.
Oh, no.
Come, pay attention.
Christmas come.
Pay attention.
3 more weeks before the big day.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try and see if we can get you in the Christmas spirit.
But the VNR show will be resuming next week, Friday, okay?
Oh, the studios, did he say?
The studios, he says.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean? It's you,
you have a big one coming in?
We may have a big one coming in.
But Bungo Spares was very nice last
year. Yeah, Bungo Spares was big. According to Iwer, when you reach there, you have to go upstairs.
Jason Shees, aka the Live Wire, and of course look out for his show tomorrow, right? The spotlight is gonna be on Scrunter, on Lyman with the Live Wire.
Bam, bam, bam. Stop down. Tell them. Didi badam bam bam bam. Tell them Christmas morning bam bam bam. And badam bam bam bam. Christmas morning. My grandmother give me a notice the other day, telling me to get out she place. She don't want a trace, so I pack up my clothes in suitcase. On my way to go, but before I leave this woman house, I have to let you know that I was the one to paint up and furnish the place for you. I was the one to paint up and put up the curtain too. Feed the pig and feed the goat and the turkey too. Now it's Christmas morning, you won't treat me like a boo. See them children outside playing. It's Christmas morning. People drinking, bar playing. It's Christmas morning. Bunch of grandma ginger beer. It's Christmas morning. Christmas loving in the air. It's Christmas morning. Come drink our Christmas, darling. Come drink our Christmas, girl. Come drink our Christmas, darling. Come drink our Christmas, girl.
Get a call from the neighbor. This girl named Samantha. She want me come over for a parang like my she later. I still have to make the ham. And no boiling the sorrel. And if I don't paint the gallery, I know the wifey go quarrel. By the time I reach the line, everybody only gets Israel food remains. So she hand me a plate. Better your belly bust, cause this food can't wait. She turn and she tell me all is yours. Start stuff in your face. Want me to eat out everything, 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 eat out everything. Don't leave back nothing. Eat out everything, 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 eat out everything. It's Christmas, darling. So don't leave back nothing. Eat out everything. Cause it's Christmas, darling. Hey, let me go. I have a friend down in Cuba. This girl named Amanda. She want me come over for a Christmas light, but she later. But I now got to the grass. I still have to hang up curtain. And if I don't finish mop the floor, I fish up the totem. By the time I reach the line, everybody only gets Israel food remains. So she hand me a plate. Better your belly bust, cause this food can't wait. She turn and she tell me all is yours. Start stuff in your face. Want me to eat out everything, 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 eat out everything. Don't leave back nothing. Eat out everything, 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 eat out everything. It's Christmas time.
It's parang time. Jamie, don't play. Organize yourself. Christmas on the junction. We hitting my brethren a parang. But when we reach when he wife cooking, and there's a funny smell we getting, but we drinking and we liming.
And of course, this guy was here last week on the VNR show. From the studio to the stage. Talking about bongo spell.
We ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. We ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. Eating nothing that's smelling so. We ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. He jump up, say like he have bad luck, because he gets pick up and the thing it won't stop. I tell him don't get frightened, boy just don't dig nothing. When we reach by the next table, when we will eat something. We ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. We ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. Eating nothing that's smelling so. We ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. But if you howling, cause he belly growling. He say he ain't eat nothing since 12 o'clock this morning. But the smell compelling, and there is no telling what this woman cooking. He ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. He ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. He ain't eating nothing that's smelling so. He ain't eating nothing that's. Hey, Brethren, we gonna find it. When I pass by Jamie and them, I find it. When they send me this screen, them a Christmas. A police take me woman, it was gorgeous. The police give me a hand 2 days later. The police are approaching me, I run for cover.
If you see me hiding from he say, why you run? I come for she back. Officer, I thought that you was bringing she back. I lost it. I lost. Make Christmas right, I lost it. I lost. Make Christmas right, I find it. When I hear Mr. Kenny J, I find it. When I hear Laura Brothers play, I go.
Before I leave this place, give me all for Christmas. I come out to fling my ways. Give me all for Christmas. What you need now in the days. Give me all for Christmas. All we have now is today. Yeah. Tell them we love up for Christmas. Bad. Tell them we love up for Christmas. Bad. Tell them we love up for Christmas. Bad. Tell them we love up for Christmas. We love you Christmas. Bring out the ham and turkey now. Bring out the homemade wine right now. Bring out the ho. Everybody know Christmas time right now. R.I.P. to Joel my friend. Nobody know when the time will end. Only God me fear. I when I hear that we never know people must be here. Before we leave this place, give me all for Christmas. I come out to put my ways. Give me all for Christmas.
Turn up the mic. When I say I'm fed up with heart, all you feel is you can make it. I don't want to hit on the love.
Playing this one for Mr. Leave It There. Yeah, you requested this one.
She say she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, now we prepare. I say Panama dream, wake up and I make a vow. Soon as everything comes together, we so I know what I do wrong again. Tell me what I do wrong again. Nobody me never lie. They say again what again.
I feel it the best. I feel it the party. I feel like a drink. Some rum from the morning now. Alcohol flowing up my veins. Party calling up my name. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. The carnival session. Woman in my hand. Baby, so high in the body. I'm feeling it. Sing it in a man. Sing it in woman. Baby, I feel like the wine up in this party. I want a woman to come up and join me here. Lady, give yourself a chance. Tell me, closer as we dance. Oh, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Every time we jump, oh yeah. Every time we whine, maybe so high in my body. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Sing it in the man. Everybody, give me the brass.
Oh gosh, and it's a long time now I drink some rum. Long time now I have some fun. Long time now I feel so nice. This party is paradise. Long time now I drink some rum. Long time now I have some.
Long time. When I say drink rum, Robert.
I'm not really a rum, man.
Really,
I like wine.
Yeah.
I like wine. And you like? Guys, yeah.
This rum thing, boy. Hey guys, we got it ready to shut it down. It was a nice 2 hours chilling with you guys on this Friday afternoon. Remember, whatever you're doing this afternoon and into the weekend, be safe, all right?
Yeah.
Be a responsible adult. Practice your COVID protocols and make sure you do the right thing. You want to send some love going out to our preacher's mom who's celebrating 77 years today.
Oh, yeah.
Sending love going out to her. Right now, send me this message, boy, preacher.
That's a long time.
Come on, man.
Andy, give them the $3 before we go. Come on now.
Oh, they used to the first two.
Okay, so guys, make sure you wash your hands, wear your mask, and
watch your woman.
I tell you, I wasn't put Mike in front of Andy, you know. Andy doesn't know what to say. So guys, Aisha Wells, she's up next. If you're on the nation roads right now, you know, be careful, be safe, all right? Drive with courtesy and drive with care. Don't be a selfish driver.
Yeah.
All right? If it's
on your indicator.
And make sure you look out for those.
Don't drive like Andy.
All right? So we out. Aisha Wells up next. News up next.
Yeah.
Catch you and I'm coming in later.
Yeah. More.
With the boat, right?
Yeah. More music.
So it's going to be a nice Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Be out, people.
Princess Pinky, who calls out to me? I am your prince. Your B-Mobile chariot of prizes awaits. Step into your brand new Hyundai Tucson. Oh my God! Pinky! Hey, wake up, girl! Come on, put out the rubbish before the garbage truck pass, man. I was enjoying my dream. Don't wish it, win it with B-Mobile this Christmas. A 2022 Hyundai Tucson could be yours. Plus many more great prizes. Jump up, buy a prepaid plan. Switch, sign up for any postpaid MiFi or wireless home broadband plan. Or pay your bill to enter. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details. B-Mobile, life is on.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families and honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Larry, I see you bring the white oak. Nice. Candace, it's 2 bottles of Forest Park you bring? You playing with fire, girl? Amanda, the ham you bring looking so good. Brian, what you bring?
I bring joy.
What?
Joy. She's my new girlfriend. Bring the joy to the Christmas line with Angostura rum. From classic dishes to the cocktail glasses, White Oak, Forest Park, and Fernanda's Black Label. Add more enjoyment to the season. Plus, buy any bottle and get a chance to win a family Christmas dinner, complete with a personal mixologist. Follow us on social media for details. Bring the joy with Angostura. You are the gift. Wear a mask, keep a safe distance, and enjoy responsibly.
Something extraordinarily exciting is happening all over the country. The Multiplier X Effect.
NLCB Scratch players have been extremely ecstatic as they can maximize their winnings up to 17.5 million in cash with the new Multiplier Trio of Games.
Okay. For just $10, $20, and $50, play the trio of 10X, 20X, and 50X games for a chance to win your way to 17.5 million in cash and up to 45 chances to win.
The new Multiplier Trio. Play all 3 and multiply the excitement today.
Players must be 18 years and older. Please play responsibly.
Red and ready to be, and then we voting for. Red and ready to be, and then we voting for.
no chances, we don't pick we side, oh. Show me red, everything, show me red, everything. Taking no chances, we don't pick we side, oh. The enemy stronger, we blessed by the Father. Protected, we stand alone, your guys, it's so sweet. This is a new chapter, she going to write history. She have the right energy, can't stop you now, protecting my future. Be an all the way, 6th of December, ready for victory. His body's here, we waving, his body's here, we voting. I tell you, we done pick the side. We ready to ride, Be under the fire, be under the energy. A positive energy, and the kind of damage. This side of fire, this side of energy. A positive energy, and the kind of damage.
December 6th, take no chance. Protect your future. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, over 100 Southern Division police in quarantine. Female PDP supporters charged after fist fight with the police at the Tobago Mall. Tobago MP out with COVID, and internationally global food prices are at their highest in a decade, according to a UN report. And now the news in detail. Over 100 Southern Division police officers are currently in quarantine for COVID-19, which has reduced the division's manpower. The division's acting Assistant Commissioner of Police, Beverly Rodriguez, gave this update today during a joint Army police patrol on High Street in San Fernando. She said there are over 100 officers at present on quarantine and over 20 officers infected with COVID. Rodriguez admitted that the reduced manpower has been a curveball for the division's Christmas anti-crime plan in San Fernando and environs. And 2 progressive Democratic Patriots female supporters have been charged by Tobago police following a fight with acting police Corporal Forbes on Wednesday afternoon at the Port Mall in Scarborough. The women, Kanisha Roberts and Janisa Dan, appeared virtually before the Scarborough Magistrates Court yesterday. Roberts faced charges of using obscene language, resisting arrest, and escaping lawful custody, while Dan was charged with assaulting a police officer, using obscene language, and obstructing a police officer in the execution of his duty. A warrant has also been issued for a man in relation to the case. The incident occurred inside the mall shortly before 4 p.m. Sport and Community Development Minister Shamfa Cudjoe has tested positive for COVID-19 and is now calling on the unvaccinated to get the vaccine. Cudjoe and several staff members at the Commission for Self-Help tested positive for the virus and are currently in quarantine. Cudjoe tested for the virus a week ago after developing symptoms and has been recovering well. Cudjoe, who reportedly lives alone, will be in quarantine in Trinidad until mid-December. She says she was disappointed that she wouldn't be able to vote in the THA election, but encouraged all PNM candidates to remain focused. Internationally, the price of food staples continued to grow in November amid a global environment of strong demand and a tight supply, according to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. The FAO's Food Price Index, which measures the monthly change in the international price of cereal, dairy, meat, vegetable oils and sugar, jumped 1.6 points in November from the previous month to 134.4 points. That is the highest level in a decade and the 4th consecutive month the index has risen. Prices of cereals and dairy saw the sharpest gains, followed by sugar, while prices of meat and vegetable oils fell slightly in November from the previous month. Inflation for essentials, including food and energy, has skyrocketed this year thanks to a supply chain issue and shortages as countries cast off COVID-19 restrictions. The UN says soaring food prices are hitting low-income households especially hard because higher prices for essentials like bread, meat, milk and rice eat up a larger share of their incomes. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, over 100 Southern Division police in quarantine. Female PDP supporters charged after fistfight with the police at a Tobago mall. Tobago MP out with COVID, and internationally global food prices are at their highest in a decade, according to a UN report. Do enjoy your afternoon and enjoy your weekend, and please be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas. Aisha Wells, she's up next.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Good afternoon. We announce the passing of Kirk Crooks of Light Pole 62 at Hillview Avenue, Petit Karaoke, San Juan. He will be remembered as the son of Christopher Crooks and Gail Roy Crooks, deceased. husband of Candice Blackman, brother of Nyron, Kerry-Ann and Kerwin, deceased, nephew of Joan from Barbados, Trevor, Edwin, Ian, deceased, Derek of the U.S., Ingrid, Anthony, Eugene, Anne, Helen of the U.S., Christopher and Sullivan, uncle of Carisha, Joshua, Khadijah, Saraya and Jayshawn, family to the Murrays, Allens, Herreras, Morrisons and many more, friend of Tristan Bonterre, Amado Polido, Melissa Dean, Harold Norville, Anastasia Spencer and many more. The funeral service of the late Kirk Martin Crooks takes place on Saturday, 4th of December at Groans to Glory Ministry, the corner of Abercrombie Street and Buena Vista Road in St. Joseph, and then is on to the San Juan Public Cemetery for burial. For more information, you can call Simpsons Memorial Limited at 623-8688.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com.
Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas. Bunch of cream and cake, them thing could wait. I talking as man, you could keep the ham. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas time. Better car, better bus, better truck. You could better motorbike too, you know. Just bend, just bend. They say I'm weird, weird, weird. This naughty dread, weird, weird. If I want what I want, why you vexing with me? Because this year I decided I go in Chinese. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas. I don't want no lamb, I don't want no ham. I want you overstand. This year I'm breaking tradition. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas time. Hey, real thing. All the can't vex with me, you know. You understand? This is what I want. Hey, what all your ball? Real thing. I'm fed up a pastel, I'm fed up a turkey. When I hear the Christmas bell, I want to feel irie, feeling for something new. So I call up Linchu, I change up my menu. Kai su kai fanin noodle, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas. If you see this with Chinese, among Chinese people, when I ask her she name, she says she name is Noodle. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese noodles I want for the Christmas time. Hey, real thing. Yeah, hey, Chris Morris. Chris Morris, you had the deal with a menu too, you know. Hey, sign off. Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese, Abola Chinese.
which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I shall hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Gadaya, you crying, Gadaya, Daya, Gadaya, because they're coming on the nation.
To improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Find an accountability partner. An accountability partner is exactly what it sounds like. Your accountability partner is there to keep you on track when it comes to your finances. They are there to keep you motivated and to help you stay the course, especially through challenging times. For most people, an accountability partner is a spouse. However, an accountability partner can be any individual you trust and value their input and guidance. Having an accountability partner can be the extra motivation you need to reach your financial goals. That was your financial tip brought to you by The Street 91.9 FM.
Which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I shall hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Gadaya, you crying, Gadaya, Daya, Gadaya, because they're coming on the nation. Everybody frightened, they're running for cover. No respect of persons, them bandit, them killer. They're raping and looting, they're killing you dead. Nobody escaping. Booyaka, bullet in your head. Oh my country, overnight get so angry, on uptight. I search out the answer, and this is what I discover. Oh, you push the creator out. You did the one thing in your mouth. So you take him out of the school curriculum. No knowledge of God for your children. Look around you, all you have is teenage bandits. They might have nothing in it but oath and AIDS and CXC, but no knowledge of the Almighty. Just because you push the Creator out, you didn't want the name in your mouth. So you take him out of the school curriculum. You live in the fruits of your actions. So tell me where you're balling for. Where are you crying for? Where you're balling for? Where are you crying for? Is you who push the Creator out. Yeah. Every generation that comes is nothing more than a reproduction of the one gone before. All your double standards and your false value, they come back and catch you off guard and confusing you. What you're seeing is yourself manifesting, nothing else. Check the children's performance, then look deep in your conscience. You go see, oh, you push the Creator out. You didn't want the name in your mouth. So you take him out of the school curriculum. The knowledge of God for your children. Look around you, all you have is teenage band.
Look around you, Trinidad and Tobago. A very special good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Those of you locking us down right now on the World Wide Web.
Whether you're locking me down on YouTube, I call YouTube Skinner Park.
So tell me where you're balling for, where all you crying for, where you're balling.
Skinner Park, how you feeling?
Crying for is you.
I'm talking to Kevin Williams, KB Trini, easy yourself. Ken Flanders, Lester Duncan,
Don't condemn the children.
Troy Edwards and Diane Payne. I know Michelle Superwoman somewhere in the background.
Mentality, what you did in secret.
Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Renee Lewis, I see you. Good afternoon to North Stand and Grandstand. I'm talking about the whole frontline section right now in the live chat on our Facebook page. Those are the ones that continue to share the live and upset people like Anderson, Dottie Wilson, who on the live. You, Anderson, your old dottiness. Don't call in here with your negativity today, no, Anderson. I set like a snake for you. Good afternoon to Marcelin Ned, to Eric, to Gaylan Jackson, to Denise Cummins. The whole team already on the inside, ready for battle. Big up yourself, Cathy Edwards, Paula Trim, Tatiana Alexis, Raymond Bob, Sheldon Lazama, Paula Goodrich. No, this is D-Day, this is crunch time here, you know. By the end of the weekend, that is it. We in a whole election, you know. Election day is Monday. What Anderson could call to tell me on this 99th hour? Let me tell all you who I don't want to call me today. I'm calling all your names, sorry to say. I do not want to hear from Radio Police. Heavy, don't call me today. Heavy, better you go and cut grass or watch paint dry. Whatever you do, Radio Police, don't call me. I don't want Central to voice note me today or call me. Central, leave me alone today. Mr. Pinal, that goes for you as well. Forget the number today, please. I don't want to hear Kunji. Kunji pretend as though the phone's by 91 cut. Don't call me today. Anderson Wilson, pretend as though there are po-po on the station and we looking for you. Anderson Wilson, I don't want to hear you today. I humbly apologize. Find something else to do.
My face.
I mean, in a couple of hours we in an election. What they calling me to tell me?
Heaven.
Find another program to call.
Heal their land.
And leave it there. How I could have forget leave it there? Leave it there. He's my boyfriend. He's mommy boyfriend. He's all of we boyfriend. But he's not my boyfriend today. Leave it there. Stay away from me today. Pretend that I have the virus. I like Cyrus. Stay away from me. No, I'm going down the line. There are a couple of you that I don't want to call me today. If I forget anybody out, the callers who are custom calling will tell me. If I forget anybody out, don't worry, I go remember. Or I know mommy go remind me, or Gemma go remind me. I want to hear Kingsley. These days, Kingsley making a lot of sense. I want to hear Tabakit. Tabakit is talking the truth. Everybody else who are custom calling could call, but you see those person I outline, forget my number today. Don't call me. Find a PDP live and get yourself under it. I'm going to open up the phone lines pretty early. The Prime Minister has to come out in defense of his character yet again today, people. Why they are of the opinion that black people can't afford property. What is it with them and this? So now he had to come out today, bring out all his information in the public domain, which I think is risky because himself and Sharon deserves a level of privacy. We never know who name was on who thing when Kamala Persad-Bissessar was Prime Minister. We didn't see any of her Integrity Commission forms, even though that there were allegations of persons who was a neighbor and a friend and a sister and all of that. We never saw her produce any personal documents. So why does Dr. Rowley have to come out with his birth paper, his immunization card, this document, that document to prove to the people of Trinidad and Tobago that he's making an honest living? What the hell is wrong with Somalia? This man has been employed since the age of 18.
What you're seeing is yourself.
His wife is an attorney at law with years of service under their belt. Why Dr. Rowley can't afford a property for 1.2 million? Lil Pissin tell me who working by Iwer a property that costs more than that. So why he can't afford it? No, Osama, all you too stink and dirty with all yourself. Why I don't want to hear all you today? What all you want this man to do again? If all you ain't calling him all sorts of vile and derogatory names, all you telling all your children to stay away from him, all you libel and slander this man, dead mother, dead father, dead grandparents. No, I'm being real. Imagine all you slandering dead people. All you dig up his child mother. All you find his son birth paper. Look at things all you would have done.
You didn't want the name in your mouth.
And now all you coming to say about some property for $1 million he did buy and his friend did own the property and he never declared the property. The poor man had sleepless nights. Had to fly home from Barbados instead of playing with his grandchildren. Had to dig up any documents to find files that he already filed to prove to who Saddam Hussein, who now a Johnny come lately in the damn people parliament. No, I pissed by this. This man deserves some sort of award. Kit Rowley is going through too much, Doc. Sometimes you have to tell these people where the hell to get off. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Imagine you had to come home last night. Instead of you lie down with your wife and play with your grandchildren, you had to go and dig up for this, dig up for that, find document to come and show these nasty reporters who wanted to bypass the whole press conference. Yes, you, Liz Williams, you bypass the whole press conference to talk about COVID because you don't have it in your mind to touch on something negative, you, Liz Williams. After he come with all the documents, no, something not right. Something ain't adding up. And we have to make these wrongs right. Dr. Rowley, let me take my advice, eh? Sometimes you had to tell these people where to get off. I just miss when you're not buffing the reporters at the press conference. Yes, I am being honest. Buff them. Buff them in the parliament too. Buff them. These people are pushing on your last nerve. Where they want you to be penniless and poor. Look, I'm gonna go to the phone line because I don't want to say what I'm not supposed to say today. I want to remain focused. This party has an election to fight. But if anybody who knows me out there, all I just do is talk my mind. Plain and simple. They are overdoing it. They are overdoing it. They are overdoing it. All right, let me go straight to the phone lines. Caller, you live?
Yeah, sure. Good day.
Good day to you.
Good program as usual. I want to tell the People's National Movement, some of them ministers and the PM, if you're Dr. Williams to say that the jackass break, they don't respond to everything. And I also want to tell Tobago people, election is one and election day. Go out and vote the PNM is down their lane. God bless you. Good program. Good night.
Hey, comrade, you hear what Dr. Rowley say? The people who let go. Comrade, you hear what Dr. Rowley say? The person who put out that information from the Integrity Commission, that form with all your personal information, right? They will have to face the brunt of the consequences, because if that comes from the Integrity Commission to the UNC, we have to find out who is the culprit, who inside here giving information.
But the agents, my dear friend, are in every single institution in this country. You think they're in the Integrity Commission alone? You really think these trolls, these opposition trolls, are seated in the Integrity Commission alone? I could call about 5 different places in government office that they sit in or they once sat. Look what we're going through now with Gary. Look, let me play some voice notes and take some calls. All you be freeing up on this Friday, you know. Let we go.
Pleasant good afternoon, ma'am. I like the statement you make. And I will say this again. I may not be popular, but when we allow them to come on the talk show program and spew the hate and rhetoric, we give them life and we allow them to do the things that you self-complaining about. They will continue to do it. If they want to hate and want to talk, let them go on their own platform. They have many platforms to speak on. Because you can't hear no African and none of these East Indian platforms by talking the political leader. Why are you allowing it on this? To debunk the rhetoric and the nonsense that is behind on them other stations. So why are you allowing them to come across here? Lepers don't change the spot. So not because they're saying things that all they like to hear now. Not because they could shed the skin. That don't mean they're great all here. They're coming close to get information to go back and spread the hate and all they're allowing them. Sorry to say, all they're allowing them. So just how you would like the PM to buff the reporters and tell them where to get off. All they at the radio station need to tell them where to get off as well. Stop them. But then that's just my opinion. All they do all their thing. But I like what you say. And just to put it in perspective, what they're doing, Dr. Rowley, and not new, is what has been happening to Africans throughout the world, wherever. This is why African people, especially those who become successful, tend to pull themselves back. It's a double-edged sword, because when you're successful, you come out to try to help people, you tend to get victimized, you tend to get used and abused, so many tend to pull themselves back. It's not that African people who are successful doesn't want to help their own, because something they find is their own, just come against them and be sent against them, so that they pull back and they prefer to stay in the sidelines. Double-edged sword. Being black and successful is a double-edged sword. It's hard. When you're black and poor, it's hard. When you're black and successful, it's even harder because you become a target. So we have to understand this too.
Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Aisha, well, good afternoon to you. Hello?
How they song like Eric, so?
Well, how it song, it is only one and only. Yes, Aisha, this has been going on, not now, but since this Prime Minister was in opposition, when they started labeling man as all sorts of things. So it's nothing, and I think, Aisha, it's high time that the Prime Minister starts to serve these people pre-action letter for the mouth. They love give the mouth liberty. You understand? So Aisha, look down here, looking to organize myself tomorrow.
All right, Eric, take it easy,
Yeah.
Eric. Take it easy. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha Wells. Calling from
Good afternoon.
Calling from Irish Branch Road, Princestown.
How you doing, Princestown?
Well, good. Great show. The problem is this little mister who they call Kadam or Saddam or Palam. He now born last week. He just born last week. But the problem is, no black prime minister, in their mind, is the blackest ever. I black too, because my stage name is a tall black entertainer. I'm proud to be black. I'm black. So the problem is he's educated and he doesn't look at tolerate no dotishness. And one great thing, you see, you had no mention, Aisha, that in every nook and crevice, there are opposition, in the police service, in the law association, in the government, in all big offices, even the media was. The media was. Because the media, as we know, they are one-sided. The media head bow. Yeah. I think the only fair one is, I think, TTT. That is the only fair one. But you see all the others, oh God, oh. But we have a problem here. Because how did they get on to Dr. Rowley personal papers? He should speak to his lawyers and let Saddam and others pay for what pay everything they have.
Thank you so much, caller. What gets me is that there were so many different allegations under the People's Partnership government about people who was living in Gopal House and who was living here and who had contract there and who was doing business here and we're Christian and this Christian and that one was a Christian, and nobody never asked the former Prime Minister to present any sort of personal documents to the public. Nobody never do that. Some issues she brought to the forefront and put an explanation, and some issues she didn't, and we left it alone. But no, Dr. Rowley must bring the childbirth paper. They want to know how old Gat is, how old Gat mother was. They want to know when he did born, how many children he have, where he get the property. Give me a break. Will you hear me? Give me a break. So what, it's because he from Tobago? So Tobagonians can't do well in Trinidad. For Tobagonian to do well in Trinidad, they have to be a thief, a scamp. They have to come cap in hand. They have to beg. They have to be piss poor. No, I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. What is the reason why the UNC found it fit to go after the Prime Minister in such a vile and disrespectful manner on the eve of a THA election? But we already know. We already know it's because they have to set the stage for their friends on the other side. What are Andy Williams doing campaigning in Tobago for the PDP? Andy Williams, who had the big pushback march around the savannah, that caused us the old people to get locked up, he's in Tobago as we speak now, campaigning for the PDP. But they want we to believe that the PDP and the UNC is not friend. Give me a break. Caller, you live?
Yes, good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon.
Aisha, you know you would never see tomorrow newspaper carrying the headline that the Prime Minister has revealed, you understand? What he said today, they will hide it in some little page in the corner and never see a big headline. And the revelation that he made today in that press conference. That is how the media wicked in this place. If it was the other side that he couldn't produce, they keep jamming that he can't produce nothing, and it is true. That is the kind of media they can deliver to this country. Aisha, I just watched something here there was some advertising, paid advertising that take place with this election with Farley and his partner. When you don't realize it's too disgraceful, I want to hear anybody in the right mind, you understand, mentally, in the mental capacity, working correct, could vote for them two fellas, when they listen to those two guys on the news that they're putting forward, what they're saying rather, the things that they're saying, how they're saying it, the aggravation in them, the anger in them, what's their expression. They're sick, they're mentally sick. And for you to vote, if you could watch those guys and vote for them, something wrong with you. Has to be wrong with you. Farley talking about all politicians, you understand, should be like he. That was Farley saying, what the anger in this them fellas and he putting them fellas in them.
Well said, caller. I'm going to play some voice notes and get you guys interactive. We only have 2 hours. Today is Friday. But I just want to say that this stupidness had to stop. It has to stop. At some point, we must say no more. No more the madness. Caller, you live.
Aisha, how is thou?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, Aisha. Listen, what they tried to attempt to do was to paint both the Prime Minister and Mr. Duke as with the same brush to say, well, look, the Prime Minister is a thief and Duke is a thief, so just choose a thief. What I am glad for, finally, I heard that there's going to be some court proceedings for defamation of character. Finally, I wish they could continue on that route, because this, as you rightfully say, has to stop. And whether the election go left or right, that zipline matter should not end. It should not end with a win or a loss. It must be completed for those that coming after. Just like the gentleman on the independent bench is fighting for those, not only for those that are there, but for those that are to come. That they should not have to face all these maligning and malicious attacks. This has to continue so that the rest of foolishness will stop. You all have a nice day.
Yes, comrade. African mustn't have no property. They mustn't own nothing in this land. But the other race, they can own everything. That's how it's sounding like, right?
Aisha, Saddam Hussein go pay for what does he do yesterday? You want to expose Rowley and his business? Well, he go pay for it when the time comes. And don't forget, Saddam Hussein had to pay Dr. Rowley money for what does he do yesterday.
Let's see who's on the outside. Caller, you live.
Well, good Friday afternoon to you, Queen of Hosts.
Rockion, come in, Tabakit. Rockion, come in.
I'll tell you where I'm going this evening. You know why I love the Africans in America? You have the Black Congressional Black Caucus. And let me say this. I met the First Lady, the Prime Minister wife, in 2019. I was at First Citizen Bank. And when she came in, I said, but that's the Honorable Prime Minister wife. I asked the security, I said, can I approach her? He said, sure. And Aisha, Sister Aisha, when I approach that African sister, when telling you in terms of grace, but here we are going this evening, and I want to expose them the mantra that is pale and pure in a daughter, an African woman. And I want to know this evening, all this so-called black group with all these powerful women. All you go fetch with me this evening, and there, sister, and to a springer. I want to call the national emancipation and just when what I heard from the Prime Minister, what it tells you is in the same vein to attack a black woman and has not been tempted.
Tabakit, stay one place. You're breaking up.
You getting me?
Speak again. Tabakit, gather your frills and call me back. Caller, you live.
Aisha, you like me again?
Nah, not today. Leave it there. Click. Leave it there. I'm not home. Call me back Tuesday. Leave it there. Going out to come back Tuesday. Caller, you live.
Well, all right, you are moving at all.
Welcome back.
You're getting me good?
Loud and clear.
I want you to have me. And why I'm going there, sister, I'll tell you what. You see, when it comes to our prominent black women, Dr. Rowley could defend himself. I am a defender of him. But you see his wife, that prominent African sister, whose name was never called in anything. And when you attack that land, because I heard him said his wives have been working for so long. And hear me, I put him on notice. The black agenda, all these African sisters that sit there in America, you couldn't have that. They wouldn't have looked at what political affiliation. But when it comes to their black sister, yes, you pulled into a spinner. Your daughter heading Romantra. And this evening, I was expecting to go out on social media and see all the powerful African women standing in defense of Miss Sharon. Aisha, hear me well. And I want you, as an African woman, you went there, but I want you to touch deeper into it. Because this is a dignified sister. And all you could say what all you want about Sabai. Let me tell you this evening. I taught no prisoners. Let me repeat this. I taught no prisoners. And hear me now. I got tied in Tobago. Tobago. If that is an attack on one of our most brilliant mind African sisters, in God, with land tenure and land acquisition for the sisters, mothers, and daughters in Tobago. Then all you have to ask yourself is hidden financiers with Watson Duke, what they will do to African women in Tobago. I sure. Hear me well, you know. Because we are on the home stretch in Tobago. And I want to tell Tobago, let what happened to Sharon Ryan marinate in all your brain. And on the 6th of December, you will send an overwhelming message to Stephen Watson Duke and the PDP. You all will not get away unscared to attack brilliant African women. That's it out now.
We as a nation are deceitful and ungrateful people, you know. Because we saw persons, according to Jack Warner, when they come into office, they couldn't buy a doubles and a chubby. But when they walk out of office, they had rooms in their house with money piled to the ceiling. I didn't say that. Austin Jack Warner said that. But you know, we never asked them to bring this paper, bring that paper, bring a deed, bring a bank statement. I want to see where you get this. I want to see where you get that. Not a question we asked these people. And they walk out of office and couldn't account for $58 billion. Not a $1.2 million house that chicken feed money. My house costs more than that. We never asked them to declare nothing. But we come in to ask about this, and I want to see the deed, and how they buy that, and how they have look. All you serious? All your head good? I am insulted by this. It's the same thing we do Patrick Manning in his sick days, in his golden years. We was busy chastising the man for some piano. Had Patrick Manning having sleepless nights over some grand piano. Itifa piano. Get the man sick. And when they done, they find the piano. I tell you, a bunch of sick people. Call are you alive?
A blessed afternoon, Miss Aisha Wells.
How you doing, my darling?
I am right because here is going on. I'll pay money on my property. Because the people who have property on other people's name, they can't go in the house up to now. That's what's going on. They don't want to pay no property tax. And here, Dr. Rowley, listen to this one very carefully.
as much as possible, carry to the court, and make sure that you'll be well compensated, because I know when you put out your case, you never lose. Thank you very much, Mr. Ishawel.
Everybody frightened. They're running for cover.
Good afternoon, Aisha. Aisha, you see how these people are? I can remember when Patrick Manning demit office, they laughed at him. These UNC people laughed at him and say all he had was a tongue house. I can remember that. Dr. Rowley and his wife is a lawyer. Dr. Rowley is a professional man, he's prime minister. So why he can't own that? Why he cannot own a house like that, Aisha? Why he can't own property? Anybody question Kamla? Anybody? It is so unfair. Dr. Rowley, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
It's because we are saying nothing, my dear friend. It's why this insanity is allowed to continue. Evil prevail when good men and women do nothing. We sit down and we take it when they came for Patrick Manning. And they had that man in his golden years, sick, can't sleep at night. Patrick Manning was many things, but he was never a thief. And they attempted to call him one by accusing him for some piano they say they couldn't account for. Had the man losing sleepless nights over this piano. And when you do the checks and balances, the piano was right there. And we didn't say a word about it. There was no condemnation by it. So what do you expect them to do? What do you expect them to do, Dr. Rowley? Look, caller, you're live. The lines are open.
Good afternoon, Sister Aisha.
How you doing, brother?
Peace and blessings to you. I'm glad to hear your voice again each and every day. Give your praises. We're having you along, sister. And blessings to you and the family. But Sister Aisha, we have a problem here in Trinidad and Tobago with the medias we have in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. I complain about media. The media is Trinidad and Tobago taking place, Sister Aisha.
Brother, you could imagine. After this man show all the personal business, the only thing the first reporter, Liz Williams, could ask he is about rising COVID numbers in Tobago. She completely forget he came there to clear his name, you know.
Well, that's why I said don't watch anything, and when I hear she come up with that, I said, well, what kind of business is that the man come to clear the air and something you going into COVID? That's the problem we have with the media in Trinidad and Tobago, Sister Aisha. There's the problem we have in why things violent in Trinidad and Tobago, because I keep saying once the media don't and the
stay one place, brother, still in.
For 20
Not sure what happened. Call me back. Caller, you live.
Hi, Aisha.
How you doing, love?
I'm good, blessed. It have a certain reporter in Tobago who feel it nicer than everything that walk. You know, it had to get money for the weave and the makeup. So let me tell you how the thing is run. Before she run a story, it does have to go, the story does come out first on all this UNC page, and then it does run the story, because it does get the payment in the bank at the end of the month. You understand? To run certain story. How we go dress up nice and wear short pants and try to stay long and still looking for some rich man to marry with. You understand? I wish she luck, you know, because she's still looking. But Tobago people will figure she out one day, and the pit she dig, she go fall straight into this because she's a wicked girl. You understand? You could put on makeup on a pig, but you're still a pig. You're a TV6 pig.
My God, Tobagonians pissed. And they should be, rightfully so. Tobagonians should be pissed. Because this is not just an indictment on the Prime Minister, you know. From what we hear, an honest, hard-working contractor and his family is well known on the island of Tobago. They come from nothing and made they sell something, Warner Contractors or whatever their name is, and they tarnishing this company's name as well. What did Mr. Warner do to Saddam Hussein and the likes of them that they figured they could call this man's name and this man's information in the public domain without any recourse? Tobagonians must reject that. All you know the Warner family. All you know where the Warners come from. Why would you allow people to tarnish those persons' good name in Trinidad? All because what, they had to help the PDP to win an election Monday because the ground turned? Look, I am pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I tell this nation, every one of them in the UNC make up a piece of animal. That is this one, they come bacteria, resemble a moose, and they bring on a fan, fan frame. And you see who they put out to do that thing, that black man always resemble a bun dog. When he smile and think in parliament, you do the same. But African people, or they wake up and to be going on anyway, you see Tobago, it will be a different deal in Tobago. If people look foolish and go to watching Duke and that one, the people look foolish in Tobago.
Thank you, Uncle. We're going to go for a break. We'll be right back.
Views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Darling, look, it's Christmas, a special time of year. Hey, jingle and your loving is all on the share. I don't want the diamond. I don't need the fancy thing. The only thing I'm missing is my husband to love you. But the days are getting shorter, but the nights are feeling colder. Only gifts to juicy trees, they don't mean nothing to me. Give me love, give me love, give me love. La 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 yo 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 la 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 yo yo la 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 yo 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 yo. Give me love, give me love, give me love. Now I like the way you paint up and vanish all my flaws. No, I don't mean to hurt you, but them things are raise my voice. But your crema and ginger beer, carol singers everywhere. But for the Christmas morning, man, you always disappear. And the days are getting shorter, but the nights are feeling colder. All the gifts, the drink, the treat, they can't do nothing for me. Give me love, give me love, give me love. La 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 la, yo 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 yo. La 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 la, yo yo yo. La 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 la, yo 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 yo. Give me love, give me love, give me love. Ripa, Ripa.
Look, there is the price of goods in the budget. No, but cost cutters have the best price for my pocket. Oh no, this is Robbie B, and I shop at Cost Cutters Supermarket. 4 locations: El Dorado, Sangre Grande, Columbia, and Scarborough, Tobago. We are the most affordable supermarket in Trinidad and Tobago. You can always depend on us.
Bring the songs, bring the laughter, bring the gifts, bring the partner, bring the rhymes, bring the coasters, bring the glass and the chasers. Christmas will be brighter when we all get together, sharing plans and mixing flavors with the ones from Angostura. Pour a drink and bring the joy, raise a glass and bring the joy, make a toast and bring the joy. Make this a Christmas like no other. Bring the joy with Angostura Rums.
It's Extra Foods, plenty for 20s, season to remember with savings. Swiss macaroni, 5 for $20. Best dried pigeon peas, 4 for $20. Carrots per pack, 5 for $20. Blue Band margarine, 3 for $20. American Classic Cola, 2 liter, 3 for $20. Sunshine Nutty Flakes, 12 for $20. Holiday Tortillas, 7 for $20. And Fruit Juices, apple or orange, 9 for $20. Yes, it's the season for plenty for 20 specials. And sale runs November 26th to December 6th. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
I wish I could win some money to go shopping. Well, I wish I could win some food. So wait, the two of them don't be mobile giving away cash, groceries, tech makeovers, and things for Christmas? What? You serious? Yes. But you know what I wish? I wish you told you good for nothing will pick up a paintbrush or a broom and clean the damn house. Don't wish it. Win it with B-Mobile this Christmas. Over $1 million in cash and prizes. So come buy a prepaid plan. Switch. Sign up for any postpaid MiFi or wireless home broadband plan. Or pay your bill to enter. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details. B-Mobile, life is on.
We're back, and we came straight to Royal Castle to pick up some delicious food. We got a queen bucket, a king bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra sides, a rotisserie chicken, and a snack box. Oh, and that delicious honey mustard sauce, it's really lashing. Rudolph, do you think we should get some for Mrs. Claus and the elves, too? Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
Dashing through the shows with the DirecTV remote. What fun it is to choose prepaid and win cool giveaways. Oh, Home Alone, Pinocchio, Bad Santa, and the Grinch. Frozen 2, Elf and Scrooge, and Edward Scissorhands.
You'll be dashing through the shows this season with DirecTV Prepaid. Get free installation when you purchase a prepaid kit and receive $99 free credit when you activate and top up 30 days. Plus a chance to win a 55-inch smart TV or home entertainment system. DirecTV Prepaid has it all this season.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Open road songs we know, cruising to nowhere. Free your mind, just recline and go with the flow. Who needs a plan? Take my hand, our stories will find us. My shady caravan, and there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My shady caravan, and there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Carib, refreshed for life.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on the street, 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You have to vote to ensure that we maintain that collaborative relationship with Trinidad, because there are benefits to be had for all of us from that kind of relationship. And we have articulated the benefits over the life of this campaign and on the respective platforms. That is why you ought to vote. But if it is that you intend to come out to vote for cessation, I urge you to stay home. If it is that you intend to come out to vote for bacchanal and confusion and chaos and kankatang with the PDP, I urge you to stay home. If it is that you are desirous of coming out to vote for a situation where you will eventually end up with severance packages or retrenchment, I urge you to stay home. Because at the end of the day, what we are saying is that this is about the protection of our future. If it is that you are intent to come out to vote to save the $1.4 billion on a yearly basis, which would be equated to $5.2 billion on a 4-year term, I urge you to come out and give support. And of course, that is the position of the People's National Movement. And more than that, I urge you to come out and vote against those who would want to rob us of our future at this point in time. And so I am advancing to you, the people in this electoral district, and all of you who are listening, the importance of voting in this upcoming election. Elections are serious business. Governance of an island and the country is not about taking chances. We're not playing play away. We're not playing lotto. We're not playing any of those games that have been approved by the NLCB. We're talking about the importance of our future and ensuring that at the end of the day we can sleep comfortably at night, and that we know what is going to happen with our children and with our children's education, and that we know what is going to happen with our grandmother and our parents' pension. This is what it's all about.
December 6th, take no chance. Protect your future. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Bring down the power.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us on this Friday afternoon. I have in the studios with me Dr. Livett. How are you today?
I'm good, Aisha. And how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us. I know when I see you, I see health, I see wealth, I see prosperity.
Well, you know, that's all we have, right? So we have to treasure our wellness when we have it. And we have to not take it for granted. You know, I always give the analogy that if a doctor were to say to you, I had a 31-year-old patient at one time, and her husband, she was so sick, her husband had to lift her up to bring her in my office, tell her how much pain she was in. The doctor gave her 1 month to live. And she says, Doc, you know, if I knew better, I would not have smoked. I would not have drank so much alcohol and eat so much junk food. And she was telling all her sisters, you know, you all don't take your youth for granted. Do the right things. You know, she lived a lot longer than a month. But, you know, she had stage 4 cancer and it spread to her brain. And so it was not good. It was not something that I could have... it didn't turn out. Yeah. Because it was too far, and then she cheated. No, she did get better, but she cheated. Somehow people feel that they could still eat things they shouldn't eat. But nonetheless, it is what it is. You know, she was a beautiful soul, and she had the realization at the end how important nutrition is. So because it's my job to sit through seeing people all the time and hearing all these stories, Aisha, from people who are... I had a 7-year-old boy one time with lymphoma, so his neck was swollen. It's a form of cancer of your lymph nodes. I had a 17-year-old boy. These are the ones that stayed in my mind, you know, because my son is the same age as this little boy who had lymphoma. And a 17-year-old boy who asked me how long he would live. He had a blood cancer. And you know, when you are that young, you don't even think. You know, your brain can't even rationalize having to answer someone when they ask you that kind of question. You know, so it's my job somehow to make you, the healthy people of Trinidad and Tobago who are listening to us now, to somehow appeal to your soul to change a little bit what's on your plate so that these eventualities will not eventuate on you. So today we're talking about, of course, what's happening now in the world, COVID-19, Omicron. We started talking about that last week, Friday, and some solutions. I have a question, Aisha. Maybe our viewers or listeners could maybe answer this question. I am not an anti-vaxxer. I am not a vaxxer. I am a common senser.
I've never heard of that, but I guess we can work with it. We can work with it.
Right? So that is what I'm appealing to today, is some common sense. And common sense is always based on some kind of science. Sometimes science takes a long time to catch up with the common sense, to prove the common sense was correct. Like Granny and the orange peel tea. We talk about that just now. That coming up just now. You know, you're going to know how powerful that advice was to drink orange peel tea. So don't go anywhere. Share the live. We have a lot of really, really good information today. You don't want to miss out. So maybe take some notes or share this live and take part. You know, send us a message, ask questions. I like to keep this show as interactive as possible. So what we're saying is, we're not anti-vax. We're not pro-vax. We want to ask a question today. The question today, Aisha, is how come a study was done in São Paulo in Brazil that shows or demonstrates that curcumin, which is what makes turmeric root yellow, inhibits SARS-CoV-2, which is the present virus that is mashing up the world,
right,
better than several marketed drugs today, according to their research. Curcumin blocks the viral entry via the S protein. So when we see the animations on TV looking at the virus and the various spikes, what we are seeing there is the S protein these proteins enter the cell, right? The other way that curcumin works, it blocks the ACE2 receptor that receives the S protein to enter the cells. These are now the study highlights I'm quoting now. Nanoparticles themselves present antiviral potential against SARS-CoV-2. Now, you may have known, but we know in juice we have nanocurcumin. So this particular study was done on nanocurcumin. By the way, we were the first beverage in the world to introduce nanocurcumin in 2018. We were the first in Trinidad, I'm not too sure about the world, to do a formula with nanocurcumin, which we call the super immune formula. without even knowing what this particular study shows, just knowing that curcumin is antiviral, it stops blood clotting, it's anti-platelet, it's anti-inflammatory, right? So we're using for those reasons. But now in Brazil, they have this study. It says that the nanoparticles themselves, which makes the curcumin 115% more absorbable into your cells, the nanoparticles themselves prevent, right, or present antiviral potential against SARS-CoV-2, and antiviral synergism may be achieved between curcumin and the nanoparticles. So my question is, if the creator of the world could give us a compound like this, with this kind of potential, how come they could make a vaccination to stop transmission of a virus? That's my question today. We know that part of the answer might be because God made it, you see. they can't patent it.
Nobody can benefit from it.
No. But even so, at least you see how God do it. To go copy the man a little bit. Try and copy God a little bit and see if he could give us a vaccine that could actually prevent viral transmission. So is it that? I don't know. I try not to speculate too much, Aisha, because then they'll start to call me a conspiracy theorist. So these are the facts. The fact of the matter is, in our super immune blend, and I like to speak in a very safe way to my viewers and listeners, that I can't say that it cures anything, but I can say in my observation that our super immune pack, which has nanocurcumin, and our U-Juice products, which has nanocurcumin, we have had many reports that it helped people overcome SARS-CoV-2 and H1N1 and other viruses, and even people who took the vaccination who had adverse effects was able to use the super immune, because remember, some of the vaccinations has the potential to cause clotting. And if it's clotting of the heart, they call it myocarditis. And if it's the lung, they call it pericarditis. So between the clots and the inflammation that is there, we know that curcumin is anti-inflammatory, so it has that benefit, and it's anti-clotting. So there were people who took it and they were very sick, took super immune, presto bingo,
They were better.
in a day, fast, you know.
Wow.
Now, I want to point out, I may have said this before, but it's worth saying again, that if you have someone in the home who brought home the virus, then you should be thinking about how can I prevent the virus. So I said, well, let's see if this study in Brazil, which was published this year, by the way, let's see if it works. You know me, I am a scientist to my heart, right? So we started giving people the super immune where they in environments where they're exposed to COVID-19. And guess what happened, Aisha? Nobody else in the house that was taking super immune, which has nanocurcumin, got SARS-CoV-2. Now, I would really wish I could tell you conclusively that this will work. This is a scientific breakthrough, and which it maybe is, but we don't know. But so far, all the reports says, and all of my observations suggests, notice my words, suggests that in fact it is working like what the study said it will do, which is to block the spike protein and to block the ACE2 enzyme. By the way, there is no other compound in the plant kingdom that was studied, maybe there is, but that was studied that does what curcumin does. Now, for those of you listening, says, well, I take turmeric every day, so, right? So I don't need it. But bear in mind, turmeric root only has 3% of curcumin. That's number one. And the study was done with nanocurcumin, which has 115% more bioavailability than curcumin by itself. So any way you look at it, when we say that U-Juice is a super nutrient drink, we say that because it has 100% curcumin in the form that they actually studied.
Interesting. Mind blowing.
And my question is, why we don't have a vaccination that could stop transmission when in nature there's a compound that has been shown in a lab, and now in my observation in humans, that it does have the potential to do so. I wish I could tell you I have super immune in every pharmacy in the country. I sure we don't. We're struggling to keep up. We just got stock. It's almost sold out already. But of course, you can get a little bit of it every day in U-Juice. I can't put the amount I would put in U-Juice in a professional formula, but it still have enough in it that people still tell me, you know, they get the benefits, because in fact, one of the main ingredients in U-Juice is nanocurcumin. So I just want our listeners and viewers to just do your own research. Go to Google right now and Google nanocurcumin as a potential for SARS-CoV-2, and you will pull up the study and you'll see everything there in detail. Please do not take my word for it. Go check this out for yourself. And somehow we had the vision to do this before the pandemic hit. But I really applaud the researchers in the University of Sao Paulo for doing that type of research, because to do that type of research, if you're not from a university, is extremely expensive, Aisha. If I tell you the amount of money it takes and time to do research, and then if you have to do human trials, how long that actually takes as well is truly expensive to do, which, you know, Dr. Lever don't have that kind of money yet.
Wow.
You know, as yet. But the fact is, these things were done. So, I want to talk about bioflavonoids. You know, the time is flying fast.
We already have people wanting to call in, so I don't know if it's testimonies they want to share.
Yeah, Bill, let's take some calls.
All right. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Doctor, pleasant afternoon again. Mr. Tabakit, listen to you quite very interesting. But with time, let me shoot one time. A pertinent question to you, doctor. Would you say the mucous membrane is responsible for all ailments in the body? If you want me to stay on for a bit back, I may have a follow-up question. Thank you.
Well, your mucous membranes, which produces mucus, and mucus is functional, so let's just say that some dust were to go into your nostrils, too much dust, the mucous membranes produce mucus to remove the dust. So your mucous membrane, like everything else that was made in this body, is very functional. Now, too much mucus can kill you, and I wanted today to talk about the amazing scientist. His name is, I didn't bring him here in my notes, Aisha, but I know I sent you the video, where he created this technique to do surgery on people who would have been put on ventilators where they had COVID-19. And so what his surgery does, it goes into the lungs and remove these big blogs of mucus. And once he does that, the oxygen level shoots back up, the patient lives. Revolutionary. This happening today in South Africa. So he went against the World Health Organization, by the way, Aisha, and he did that because he wanted to do the autopsies to really understand how people were dying. So in the case of COVID-19, mucus for sure is the reason why people die. And mucus, of course, is made from inflammation.
And thank you. So let me close with it. So if we say that and we talk inflammation, then it turns the entire body to be very acidic. And that then, which will cause all the pain and everything in the body. So what we're saying in truth and frank, you believe in Dr. Sabe?
Dr. Sabe, I never met him personally. His wife, his last wife is my very good friend.
Okay.
So I understand very intimately their approach. You have to remember that while I am a fan of Dr. Sabe, where he was lacking is his clinical research. And while what he is saying is true, but mucus is not, in fact, the root of all diseases. It's the root of many diseases.
I'm not pushing him or that, but I'm general. I just asked you that off the way, by the way.
Yes.
So let me not stay long. I know you may want to push something, but again, I thank you for answering in terms of that mucous membrane, what it does to the entire function. And one more thing before you go. When you say that alcohol interferes with the entire vital organs in the body. I will listen up with that.
Yes, because alcohol, remember, alcohol is very acidic and alcohol dehydrates. And what people forget is that if you put alcohol, now that we sanitizing our hands all the time, all my nails look as if it want to crack up on my hands. It's dry, right? So just imagine, we forget that we have skin on the inside. Everything on the inside made from skin, partners. So if you consuming alcohol all the time, alcohol dehydrates. So it's not a good idea. It damages your liver. And so, I mean, the quantity of alcohol, of course, the more you drink is the worse it is, right? So that said, if we have other calls, we can take other calls.
Caller, you're live.
Yeah, yes, Doc. Doc, you have a man, right? I know from the beat, like you have a thing like a wig or something. What you could do for that? They be calling on the radio and talking outside chopping sometimes.
All right, thanks. Thanks, Uncle. Listen, Uncle, do that, But I know you're in the middle of something and time is always upon us, so you go ahead.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to talk about with the little time that we have left is a compound that, when you're younger, your grandmother would give you orange peel tea.
Right.
And we didn't know at that time, Granny for sure didn't have access to no laboratory. so whoever gave Granny that remedy to give us, somehow they were in the laboratory of the spiritual realm and get these things straight, because again, they did this without a lab. What the lab figure out is, there's a drug called Daflon that people use if they have hemorrhoids, if they have varicose veins. It helps with back pain, because Daflon is anti-inflammatory too, and it helps with people. Now, when you have diabetes or poor circulation in your legs, you'll see by your ankles, they become dark. And bear in mind that, people see these things happening to them, Aisha, and they just ignore it. And the dark skin get darker and darker. And then they go to a doctor, and doctor say, well, here's what, I have to take off your foot. So please, if you see your feet getting dark, don't ignore it, right? That's an indication of your blood being stagnated on the skin. Now, so Daflon is made from two bioflavonoids, right? The one I'll focus on today is diazmin. And diazmin was first actually isolated from the figwort plant back in 1925, Aisha, and has been used since 1969 as a natural therapy to treat various conditions, including hemorrhoids, varicose veins, as I said, venous insufficiency, leg ulcers, and other circulatory diseases. The place that you get that in nature, this is a drug now, you get that from lemons, from limes, and oranges, but especially in the peel, in the rind.
Right.
So what we are saying is that you may go to a doctor, right? You know now that your grandmother used to say, use orange peel tea. It's good for gas. It's good for circulation, right? But we didn't know. We didn't have this information. And so you will easily go to a doctor and doctor give you a Daflon, it works, right? But my point is, the doctor didn't say, you could actually just boil some orange peel tea. Of course, let me just say this too. The orange peel tea may not have the amount of the dose that you may have in Daflon. So the amount of orange peel tea you may have to boil, depending on how bad your situation is, it may not work how you would like it to work. So understanding dosage is very important. However, if you are getting older, obviously as you get older, your circulatory system shuts down with age. It's just a normal process of aging. So in other words, as we get older, it makes sense for us to incorporate these bioflavonoids. Of course, the usual ginger lime has lime and lemon in there, so it's also rich with bioflavonoids, as well as curcumin, which again helps to clean the blood and to prevent clotting, anti-inflammatory. So these are the things that we should be doing every day. And if you want to add ginger to that, ginger, by the way, is also good for hemorrhoids. And there are many other powerful herbs for hemorrhoids, by the way, like butcher's broom is a really powerful herb for hemorrhoids, and comfrey is another herb that's good for hemorrhoids. Lots of people have hemorrhoids, but let me tell you what the cure for hemorrhoids is today while I have a little bit of time left. Stop eating flour for a month. Don't eat any flour or pasta or biscuits, and tell me how your hemorrhoids change. You see flour? Because flour also causes inflammation and hemorrhoids pain because it's inflamed.
Oh, okay.
So the diet has a big impact on every single disease known to man. And so we have to analyze these things. Of course, at the Live at HFB Spa, we do a holistic health assessment that includes your blood work. And the blood work tells us where your deficiencies lie. It's not live blood. I'm not knocking people who do live blood, but we don't do live blood because live blood does not show us how much vitamin, if you're deficient in vitamin D or zinc or B vitamins or iodine, which Dr. Sebi likes to talk about because we get that from sea moss. That's one of his favorite herbs. We need to know where your deficiencies are. Or zinc, which is very important because zinc actually stops viral replication of SARS-CoV-2 based on studies as well. So if you want to really understand what your state of health is, you have to invest the money by the lab. Because only the lab could give you that information. And having that information tells us the state of all of your organs. Your kidney, your liver, your thyroid, if you're deficient in calcium, magnesium. And these are the things that you have to really know about. It's more specific. It's like taking your car to a mechanic and the mechanic says, well, let's do a diagnostic. And then the computer now says, yes, this wrong, that wrong. Right? Versus a mechanic who just guessing, well, that noise might be this, too sure. So the lab is very specific about what is going on with you. I just saw a client of mine who has been doing blood work every year for 30 years, and he's in his 70s. And up to today, I say, I wish everybody could do what you're doing because the man invests. He said, I wouldn't take my money and buy $1,000 shoe. I will invest my money in my health. And that is what most people don't do. He said, I'm a pensioner now. He says, what? All I have is my... So if I save $1,000 every month, or how much ever it might be, to put towards my health and wellness at 70, of course, that's the best investment you could make. So I want to encourage you guys, if you're listening, to give us a call. 674-5015. That number again is 674-5015. I still want to ask the question. If curcumin, based on the study in Sao Paulo, could block the spike protein regardless of how much spike protein variation. So Omicron have 30 variations to the spike protein. It doesn't matter because it blocks the spike protein. And even if it didn't block the spike protein, it blocks the ACE2 receptor that allows the virus to enter the cell. Why this is not being promoted as something that we could try to use. Food is medicine. So this is not a new drug. This is basically food. Why are we not trying other things like the courageous doctor in South Africa who took a chance to go against the World Health Organization, do surgery, open up the lungs of people who died from SARS-CoV-2 and see these big globs, these big like golf balls inside of the lungs blocking the airways, and he was able to remove them from his patients. Every surgery he did was successful. And everyone who we did surgery on said how he saved their lives, otherwise they would have died. Why is there no doctor in Trinidad and Tobago, and we have very skilled ones here too? How come nobody else didn't try that? My point being, when you have a situation where there's an emergency, we as people who are in healthcare need to jump to the front sometimes and be a little more pioneering to save lives.
We have about 2 more minutes to go, so we're going to take your closing comments.
Well, I'm here every Friday. This month, I'm only here for 3 Fridays. I don't know how much Fridays Aisha is here for this month. But we'll see. But, I want to reiterate, this evening that you guys really go back to looking at your health from the right perspective, looking at doing some tests to see where your health is at, and really understanding that there's nothing else for you to invest money in. The house and the car, we're going to die and leave it, unfortunately, someday. And so if we can't use our resources, first and foremost, to prioritize our health and to protect our health, then I don't know what's more important, really. I don't know.
Interesting indeed.
So 674-5015. And our website is liveathealth.com, LIVET health.com. And we actually have our UJuice Ultimate You program there, and it's for free. You click on it. We have Thema Williams, who has a Stretch for Stress video there, free. It's a 20-minute stress video. I have my Guide to Perfect Health there for free. We have 2 workouts, courtesy New Wave Consultants, for free. Workout A, Workout B, and a whole meal plan. Follow that, you're going to lose about 10 pounds in a month. For free. So we are not just saying things. We want you to go there and experience things for yourself and to see how powerful, and to prove me right or wrong, how powerful UJuice is, how powerful our super immune is, and how powerful it is when you actually come and see and do your tests and see what the blood work says. What are you deficient in? You can find out. So give us a call, 674-5015.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, we go for a break, and when we come back, we head straight to Tobago. We have our young people already on the inside waiting to come in. So we're going to go for a break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Is the greatest power.
Expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the street. 919 FM.
Bad vibes in the mass. Pick a side. Everybody ready up for the mass. Pick a side. All ready to jump, all ready to play, all ready for mass, ready to make we name, all ready to jump hard and wave hard and jump hard and wave hard. You better pick a side, 'cause now we ready to ride it. This side of fire, this side of energy, a positive energy.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much. And of course, we head straight to Tobago. My glowing, glorious young people already on the inside. Let me say a very special good afternoon. I see Jada is back with us today, and she brought some friends. How you doing, Jada?
I'm good. How are you, Aisha?
I'm good. And tell me who you have with you today.
So today I have with me Luke Trim and Tamika Dion. Beautiful today.
How you guys doing?
I am good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I am Tamika Dion. I am 22 years of age, and I am currently pursuing studies in funeral planning.
Interesting field. What made you go into that?
Well, how to put it? I think working with the dead is much easier than working with the living. So I'm currently working at a funeral home, and I'm just pursuing my dream job, my passion for.
All right,
insurance.
you good girl. I'm not mad at you at all. I can tell you that is a business that will never go out of season. Yeah, so who else is with us today? Oh, Luke is back with us. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me again. The energy yesterday was amazing.
Yeah, we got a lot of good reports from you guys last evening. So I want to thank you with us. So guys, I think the excitement is on by now. We literally on the home stretch, just a few more days to go. I really want us in this half hour to focus on getting young people to come out to the polls on Monday. You know, I can't stress this enough, but all the hard work we would have done over the last few months will go in vain if people don't go to the polls on Monday. Elections can only be won on election day. And it takes people going out and voting in order to guarantee a success. Now, there are people who have a lackadaisical approach, literally, to everything. They get up in the morning, I go just now. By the time they make 2 spin, they take the tea. I go later. By lunchtime, they eat something. I'm feeling tired. I go when and before you know it, the polls close at 6 and they ain't reach to the poll yet. And then there are some people who say, we win already, my voting go count. So they think that their vote is insignificant because everybody else done go on and vote and their vote will count. The reality of the situation is in these few years that I've been on radio and working among elections and election campaign, I have seen some election seats lose by 5 votes, 10 votes, 6 votes. The list goes on and on and on. And you tell yourself, well, every number do add up, you know? So I don't know how we are going to do it today, but young people appeal to young people and you know your peers. I'm going to afford you guys the opportunity to take charge of this program for the next few minutes by talking to your peers that are currently locked on and listening to this program. I don't know who wants to go first. I would usually say ladies first. And Jada already volunteered.
So I want to say to young persons like myself, we are young. This is the time when we want to have fun and enjoy ourselves. This is the time when we want to not really think about things so serious as politics. But what we need to understand is that this is the age in our lives where we really need to the age in our lives where we need to secure our future. We need to focus on our financial stability going forward, and that involves.
Jada, your internet is coming and going.
It's probably a lot. You hear me now?
A little better.
Yeah, I was saying to the young persons, we need to be involved because we need to be able to have a say in what goes on in this election, because it's not only our future on the line, it's the future of our children, it's the future of our children's children. So it isn't the time to say Granny will vote or my auntie or my mommy will go out and vote. We need to go out and vote ourselves, because we need to decide for ourselves what type of future we want to have. We need to decide for ourselves what type of Tobago we want to live in. We need to decide for ourselves what type of Tobago we want our children to live in. So it isn't a fun, or it isn't something, going and be lackadaisical or not really take too seriously, because it is serious. This is our lives. It is very serious. So I urge you and I encourage you on Monday, take all your partners, take all your girlfriends, take all your boyfriends, pick up your friend, pick up your cousin, everybody eligible to vote. Go out to the polls and stamp your finger by the Balize.
I agree with Jada, because I cannot stress enough to the youths how important our vote actually is. Our vote is our voice, and it's time for us to start using it. Too often, a lot of youths are of the belief that elections is just about the motorcade, about the hype, about the vibes, but it's much more than that. Like on that one day, you have the power, you have the ability to decide who is going to determine your future. And I want every youth listening this afternoon to ask yourself this very simple question when it comes to choosing which party you are going to vote for. You need to ask yourself, do they genuinely want me to participate in the governance of my country, or do they just want my vote? Because then we see the difference of which party is invested in the youth and which party is just invested in our votes just to prove a point, or their hate towards the PNM, I should say. So I want every youth to understand that it's not about if your friend's going and vote, so it doesn't matter, or if your family is going to vote, so it doesn't matter. Your vote matters, and your one vote could be the difference.
Sounds good.
Okay, and just to add on what my colleagues here would have said, I would encourage every single youth that is hearing our voice to go out and vote, because we all know life is full of regrets, and we don't want this election to be a regret. You know, the future of us is in the hands of the People's National Movement. No other party have our future into consideration. So we're going out there and we're going to vote, because our vote is our voice. And we can't allow that one vote, because you stay home, you don't want to go, to let the other party come and put us down. And,
well said. You know, we have some young candidates that are going up in this election, and then we have some of the naysayers, but they're young and they're inexperienced. What would you say to someone who is questioning the ability of a young person to lead in politics? I think, Luke, you can go first. I'm not sure if Jada is frozen on the screen.
Okay, I'll go first. To anyone where you're questioning whether or not a young person can, govern an island or govern your constituency, who better to understand your issues than a young person? This is an opportunity for us to finally be understood, for us to finally be seen, and for us to finally be acknowledged. Because, for example, when I was 19, I entered the Division of Education as a little intern in the legal department. But that didn't stop me from showing people that, I have the skills, I have the intelligence, I have the potential to work in the THA. And thankfully, they saw my ability, and I was appointed as the administrator secretary within months. And you just have to show yourself that, you are worthy. And I know that those young candidates, if they are elected, they are going to prove themselves worthy. So it's not about age, it's not about, experience. They are going to gain the experience. They are going to listen to us. They are always going to put us first. So don't feel wary because a candidate may seem young or a candidate may seem inexperienced. No one started at any position in life experienced or knowing everything. And this is history in the making, that we can finally have a panel of young politicians governing our island. And that is what we should go for, and that is what we should all rally for.
Nice. Jada, you're with us?
Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, I have to agree with Luke on that, because who knows us better than these young persons? Who better to speak for us than these young persons? I believe they would be the best advocates, and this should urge and encourage young persons to go out and vote, because we are seeing a shift in the tide where the administration is now mostly led by persons close to our age and persons who understand the needs that we need in this island. They understand what we need to develop us financially. They understand our needs to be more profitable as an island. They understand the needs for tourism. They understand the needs for all other areas and sectors that will expand us and expand our economy. So I am very, very happy. And to those who are saying these young people will not do good, I say, watch them do good, wait and see. You will see how they will transform Tobago. You will see how they will develop. It is our time. It is the time for the youth, and I want the young persons to rally behind their fellow young persons and vote for them.
Well put, well said. Go ahead,
just
Tamika.
to add on what I would have said, they know, the young candidates know exactly what the youth wants to see. The young candidates know exactly what the youth wants. And I know they're probably saying that Parliament is not for little children, or the THA is not for little children, but it's the little children that would lead, the little children that would, go forward and show the younger people what we need, and they know what we need.
Well said. And the thing about it is, where young people are concerned, they have the energy, they have the drive, they have the passion, and they just need guidance. We're not phasing out the older folks, not at all. Because from the older folks, we can learn how to do things properly and correctly. I have seen, handover from other chief secretaries like Orville London to now we have Ansel Dennis, and they all would have done it gracefully. So we're not saying that we're absolutely removing all the older folks, but we're kind of paving the way and doing a smooth transition to allow young people to govern each other's affairs. Again, I can't stress enough that this election on Monday is a very important one. God have given Tobago an opportunity to decide. This is a real decision here. What they want to do going forward with their future is either you want to talk secession and separation, or you want to talk about progress and unity. The decision is clear, in my humble opinion, but I am not voting in the THA election, so I cannot give Tobagonians any input other than to advise them of what we know are the partners that the PDP associating with in Trinidad and what their track records are. We just have about 2 more minutes. My countdown is on me. I'm going to take you closing comments. I want to thank you guys for being with us in the last few days. I love you so much. We're going to bounce up by Balize House election night when we win. And we're going to draft our way forward for how we go. But before we do that, we still have the weekend to get through and to allow for persons to, of course, head to the polls on Monday. So closing comments. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I like to go first.
I know that.
So, we saw what happened in the last January elections that got us here. I urge everyone, do not sit home, do not be complacent, do not waste any time. If you need to pray, go to God in prayer and pray about it. I am sure God does not want us following evil people and criminals. He wants us to follow a party with integrity, a party with stability, a party with experience in sustainable governance. So please, 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 if you really think about it and make your decision with God in your heart, there is only one choice. There is only one party. Go out and vote. The other side knows the importance of the young people. They know we are a force to be reckoned with. We are young. We are not stupid. Go out, young persons, and vote for the PNM. They have plans for us. They have opportunities for us. They have opportunities to build us. As we can see with the slate of current persons in the administration, they are leading by examples. They are showing us what we can be in the next 5 to 10 years. We can be just like them. We can be more. We can be anything we want to be, for that matter. So continue to put your trust in the PNM and go out on Monday early to the polls and vote. Vote for the Balize.
Yes, so I would encourage every young person, if you want sober leadership, if you want a party that will take your views into consideration, that will go out there and represent the youths, the People's National Movement is the party to vote for. If you want leadership that is not selfish and studying themselves, the People's National Movement is the party for you. So I'm encouraging everybody in my constituency, every young person in my constituency that is better on New Grange, come out and vote. And all the other candidates, come out and support your candidates for the THA elections. Come Monday, vote.
Well said, Tamika, well said. And Luke, bring us home in about a minute.
I will. So, to every young person, my question to you is, which party are you going to ask out on a date? Because I said yesterday that when you're choosing a party, all you have to simply ask yourself is, what do we have in common? Think about it like you like somebody, because when you like someone, you look for the things you have in common. So look for the party that you have things in common with. Because as youths, when we look at ourselves, we see change, we see development, we see constant progress. So vote for the party that reflects that, and that party is the People's National Movement. Do not get carried away because the other side may seem to have catchy hashtags or they appear to be expert in fixing things. Choose the party that you know has a track record. Choose the party that you know can deliver and has been delivering. So come December 6th, make the right choice. Take no chance. The right choice is the People's National Movement. The People's National Movement has our best interests at heart, and the People's National Movement will take us youth to the next level.
All right, people, go out and do your best. Work with your candidates. Get some rest over the weekend as well, because we still have Monday to get through. Yeah? Talk to you guys soon. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where I leave it for this evening. As I usually say, TNT, do a good deed today. Until Monday, when we come with something else, something new, something hot on the official station that defends the nation, the Street 919 FM. Have a good one.